what you gotta do. I'm just eating.
Yeah.
My gumdrop buttons.
All right.
Do you know the Muffin Man?
Are we ready?
The Muffin Man! Yeah.
Stop derailing my intros. Every time I try to intro. All right, are you ready now?
Sure. I'm ready.
Okay.
Yes, please.
All right, so the Caves of Chaos, they are behind you.
What?
It was a harrowing ordeal, but eventually you did defeat the evil that was fostering there in the area. And you're pretty sure the goblins and kobolds will think twice before raiding travelers or basically killing and enslaving anybody for a while at least. You did finally manage to find Sarah. She led the rescued prisoners back to the keep, as far as you know. Whether she did or did not is still up for debate. Fenian found another clue about the location of the Stargate. Some creature named Saranos has been guiding this cult from the far realm. You retrieved a small black pyramid with some writing along the edges, and after a fierce battle with a Cult of the Dark One high priest, you were able to defeat him, retrieve the pyramid, and you found some numbers along the bottom of one of them, as well as some engravings of stars on each side of this pyramid. From the numbers, Rexus, being an outlander, could discern that if you had a device called an astrolabe, it might point you to a particular location, but you don't have one of those right now, and you're not sure where it would take you. In an attempt to help Kadilyn, you return to the Mad Hermit's home. Will he be happy to see you? I guess we're about to find out.
Yes.
Oh God, he's running around in his underwear again.
Yes.
He
Best
better
day
be
ever.
happy to see us. We
Those fucking eyes.
kicked Evil Shit's 3's
They've
ass.
seen some shit.
Hold on, let me get some music going.
Oh, sorry. Oh my God! I just looked up at my monitor. Jesus.
I want to see him naked. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
That's a meth penis. That's what that is.
You know, if he never grooms his head, you know what the rest of
You're
his body
terrible.
looks like. You ain't seeing nothing. Well,
So
nothing
you
he
find
doesn't
yourself
want
in
you.
the forest. It's probably late afternoon. You got here probably around 3 or 4 o'clock. It is getting toward nightfall a little bit, not quite there. In front of you is the scene of the Mad Hermit's home. It is a small makeshift hut with a circular roof attached to it, a little bit of smoke coming out of the top of the roof, and there is a fire that's outside. And you can see the Mad Hermit is sitting down on the log, looking grumpy as he sees you come through the forest. Next to him is his pet mountain lion named Daisy and an orange tabby cat named Skittles that immediately looks up and says, "Hey."
Oh yes, I forgot
up?
the cat talks.
Hey.
So what
Hello,
would you guys
Skittles.
like to do?
I'm like
Approach.
Kadilyn take the lead on this with her flesh
Yeah.
falling off.
Yeah, as you walk forward, you can see a little bit of skin from Kadilyn's nose falls off. You know, and it looks like he hasn't even noticed you. He's just looking down at the fire. He's got a wooden staff with him, but it doesn't appear to have any magical markings or anything on it. Just plain wood.
Is he
Yes,
naked?
hello.
And he gets up all startled, like, you scared the shit out of me. What the hell are you guys doing back? And you can see
that's
the
what that smell is.
lion stretches his claws, looks up, and just gives you kind of a sideways look, and then pants like a dog.
We're back because we took care of the majority.
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah. I know.
cave.
Evil's gone. You killed it. Good job. Bye. And he goes back to looking at the fire.
Well, hold on just a minute. Do you not see my face?
And he finally looks up and he looks at you. He goes, "Yeah, you got pretty fucked up, didn't you?"
Yes, in fact, I got cursed, and we were hoping that you could do something about that.
He goes, "Look,
Taking that away?
you're ugly like me now." And he points to his face. He got a big scruffy beard.
Team ugly.
No,
want
I
a
still
date?
have a ways to go until I reach your
He goes,
stage, but
You want to go on a date? And he gives you a wink.
Dude, you should date him.
God, no.
All
No.
of this could be yours.
I was just hoping that you would be able to do something to stop/reverse this
And at that point,
undeadness.
Ron, you see the tabby cat has come around the corner and it's doing that thing where it gets down and it looks like it's getting ready to bounce on Chunky.
Wait, how big is this cat?
The small one, the small tabby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was the cat that got lost from Keep Kesselharp, and he awakened it, so now it can talk.
Okay, I'm gonna like strongly suggest not to do that. No, bad. And I'm gonna I assume I have like string or something like rope on me, right?
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some rope like to distract it.
All right, and he immediately gets distracted and just chases after the rope, bounds into the dirt, and you can see Chunky looks over towards him, and he just gives you a shrug. In the meantime, back to Kadilyn. He goes, "Got yourself cursed, didn't you?"
Yes, I just told you that.
He goes, "Powerful magic, I can tell." He gets up and he moves over towards you, Kadilyn.
Okay, so can you please do something about this?
He goes, "I need to check you over." And he goes, all
All
right.
right.
He goes, "Turn around." And he kind of like grabs you by the shoulders and turns you around.
Oh God! All right.
And he starts looking in your hair.
All right.
Pull out
Careful.
bugs.
Then he flips you around the other way. He starts looking. He opens your eye really wide with his hand, so that he can like look inside of it. And he can just eyeball like super close to your eyeball. And then he looks back and goes,
It's really disturbing.
You just hear him say,
and he goes, "All right,
No.
I'm gonna need you to disrobe."
I'm sorry. What?
Oh, I had to try. Fine. And then he goes, "Listen, you got some serious cursing going on here." He goes, "Serious cursing. I don't know who you pissed off, but you pissed off somebody."
A bugbear
Very
shamans.
Yeah,
Ashes.
that'll do it.
That'll do it.
He goes,
All right.
I can't even cure this curse." He goes, "But I know something that will."
What?
He goes, "There's a swamp to the south. They have this tree. It's called a veil tree. Get me some leaves from the veil tree. They're really big leaves. I'm gonna have to wrap you up in those leaves, perform a little ceremony, and then you become uncursed."
yeah, your undeadness gets replaced by you're a tree now.
I can hear this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I do an insight check on this? Like this, it sounds like a weird like MLM scheme.
I was gonna say I was kind of wanting to incite him to see if he was just pulling my leg with all this nonsense. I'll let Ron do it.
Yeah, he seems to be totally genuine. Rexus, you want to give me a history check? You're from this area. You've been in here before.
Well, I
See if
was
you've
about to
heard of
say
this before.
I was going to actually ask him because you said the Glimmer Scale, Camp Glimmer Scale's down there.
Yeah.
History, I'm bad at this.
Oof, that's a 0.
Yeah, I would say.
I'm going to just straight up ask him if there's swamps down south. I'll just say, is that near Camp Glimmer Scale?
He goes, "Northern part of the swamp, Glimmer Scale. You follow that path all the way to the middle. You know where it is. I'm sure it is, lizard guy. You know right where to go. But this one, it's in the Murkmire Maw. It's a little bit more dangerous than that." He goes, "But you guys are capable."
Wait, so did he say
Points
it's
to
north?
Kadilyn.
It's north in relation to Glimmer Scale?
At that point, Kadilyn loses another piece of skin.
God. How long is it going to take us to get to this tree?
He goes, "I can get there by nightfall."
All right.
You're just gonna like keep having stuff so we can like never take a rest.
We'll never go back to the keep ever.
What should we expect when we get there?
He shrugs. He goes, "I don't know. There's dryads, tree ants, wisps, all kinds of stuff protecting that tree."
All right. Most of these things are fey creatures. I think I could talk to them.
They say it was blessed by Sylvanus himself.
Is that good or bad?
How many leaves do you need?
I don't know, 3 or 4 big ones ought to do it. He goes, not going to be easy. They're not going to just give it up to you. You think everybody that...
Well, I was about to say, though,
usually...
Sylvanus blessed it. I mean, she's an elf. It's got to be
an
worth
Aldrin,
something.
thank you.
Dryads usually give it up on the first date. It's fine.
Oh, let's go. That's all I needed to hear.
Actually, I'll ask him, like, do you have any, like, bandages or anything? Like, somewhere around this hut?
He laughs. He goes, "What?"
Noted.
I was about to say, yeah, Fenian's like, there's not a whole lot of blood left in him.
He goes,
Oh, no,
"Alright,
I was going to
alright."
wrap up Kadilyn like a mummy.
Well,
Keep
that
that
too.
skin in place.
He goes, "You got some bad cuts on there. I can help you out."
Oh, this? You
Maybe.
mean my stomach hanging out? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just a
that's
little
the
scratch.
internals right there. And he,
Oh yes, because I was stabbed a number of times as well. You don't hear me complaining about it.
You're
Oh,
literally
your
complaining about your
health,
face.
your health
below.
bar, your health bar
Exactly,
is
your
orange.
face is
But
His
yes, I'm more
literally
concerned
falling
about
off.
becoming undead than a few cuts on my
Well,
skin.
we'll dress you up like a mummy. You'll be that much closer to being undead and comfy about it.
What time is it now? Like, do we have time for a rest, or is her face going to literally fall off?
I don't know.
That was going to be kind of my next question: was how much
short
time
rest.
did I have?
I was
Because
about
I
to
don't
say,
know.
I don't even think Gary has any hip dice left.
I don't
Good.
think he does either.
That's
Couple of
beside the point.
days, maybe.
Couple of days, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean,
How
I'm on
far?
That's
team-
How
more than I
far
would've given
away?
you.
How far away is this tree from Camp Glimmer?
At the rate the DM is describing
Oh,
my
it's pretty
skin falling
close.
off. Yeah.
Couple hours. You know.
Is
So
there
if you,
somebody
if
at
you
the
come
Temple
down
of
here,
Lathander that could fix this?
like Camp Glimmer Scale, Camp Glimmer Scale is like down here, and this one is like right over here on the north side, right over the river. That's where he's pointing you.
Because if we're concerned about time, we could go south to the camp. They'll let us sleep there, even though Kadilyn's, yeah. And
Not undead yet.
and then do a long rest, and then head out in the morning to the tree.
I'm on team. Let's get rid of Kadilyn and we'll just roll a new character. I think that's a quicker solution. And maybe we'll get lucky and get a nicer character.
I
I
feel
don't
like
know.
everyone will be happier with that. But
I already
Yeah,
sent you
it's
a
a win-win.
warning.
If she
What happened?
becomes
I can make
undead, that's not
Silver
getting
first.
rid of her. She'll come back as like a BBG. Like
Oh shit! I didn't. All right, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So we should kill her
she'd
and
be like
burn her.
undead spellcaster. So that's just like a hop, skip, and a jump away
What?
from Lich.
Or you could
another
just-
one of
and
Cody's
liches
characters
are
becomes an
controlling.
enemy.
Liches are classic BBGs.
Or Kadilyn, you can just like embrace it, see what happens.
Mm-mm.
You know.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Nope.
So what is the plan?
Would not embrace undeath.
We
So we
should
could do a
yeah, we
couple
should
of things.
probably. Yeah.
I was gonna say we could go back to Keep Castle Harp and try the Temple of Lathander, because then we can also check in on what's her face having potentially taken everyone back to the keep.
That's right, Sarah.
We could go down to Camp Glimmerscale, rest there, and then head on to the tree in the morning, where all of us are not bleeding.
Let's just go get these leaves as soon as possible, because we might waste our time going to the Temple of Lathander and there's nobody there. And then I'm gonna have, more teeth fall out or something.
A tooth falls out at that point.
No! God damn it!
You can only go up from here. It's fine.
I hate you
I know.
so much.
My
And this is all your fault. I hope you know that.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I didn't touch an urn.
No, but I wouldn't have even been in those caves if it weren't for you. So you have a responsibility to help me fix this.
Found some leaves.
He's like, these are great. He takes a bite of one.
He rolls them up, smokes them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Actually, that's probably what this dude would do. That's how you get those eyes. Smoke some poison ivy, you'll get eyes like that.
Oh, these are cocoa leaves. These are great.
Oh my
God.
I
No.
was gonna say he can see the future.
Dude, he's the best. I love him.
He sees a past he cannot leave behind.
What time of day is it, John? Just curious, because
He
we
goes,
went
he-
into those caves at
He
the ass crack of
he
dawn.
might be persuaded to heal you, Fenian, if you're really nice to him. Or you offer him something. He is a druid, by the way.
Well, yeah, but are we
And
gonna
apparently a
have?
powerful one.
Because it's not just a matter of health and getting hit dice back. It's also like I have no rages left, and
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of spell slots that y'all have.
All right, so would you like to head down to Camp Glimmerscale?
Yeah.
You know Camp Glimmerscale very well. It's a place where a lot of trading happens. People from the keep come there as well, so it's not just lizard people.
Ew.
All kinds of different people come to Camp Glimmerscale to trade, make deals, stay over. It's a relatively safe place.
Yeah.
Or you can go back to the keep, where they do have a priest there, and you got a castellan who owes you a favor. So,
Yeah. I think let's head to the camp.
Head to where?
Camp Glimmy
What-
Goo.
Let me go.
Who's voting for the tree and who's voting for a priest?
I mean, me personally, I would just head to a priest. You know, when my horse breaks down, I bring it to a horse mechanic. I don't bring it to a tree to go get fucking leaves. I bring it to the person.
The
to
horse
fix it.
mechanics.
The horse mechanic. He's like, yeah, I'll tune this thing right up.
The most honest of all trades.
This thing will put out 1 horsepower.
Well, I mean, that's true because, I mean, even if we don't check in on Sarah, you're right. He does owe us a favor because we got his daughter back.
But would his favor help with this?
Well, yeah. If the temple is capable of undoing her curse, then I'm sure he can just, so we don't have to pay anything. But the question is the temple capable of undoing the curse?
Is this the same Temple of Lathander where we happened to be in the room where a man exploded?
No, that was in
Sundabar. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure we didn't have any bad feelings with the priest.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna let us back into that one. They're like, hell no.
Every time you come here, there's a mess.
Spontaneous human combustion. It's like spontaneous human explosion. They're like,
yeah, that's
at
least the second person you've seen explode. So,
actually, I think
John,
it's the
And a lot of people exploding.
I got this thing I would like to use. I'm going to throw it up on the screen here. I think while they're all discussing, like, oh no, we should go to Camp Glimmer Camp, or we should go to Castle Grayskull.
Somebody actually uses augury?
Camp Glimmer Camp?
wow.
I would like to like step away from the group. Yeah, it's the newest like
Camp Shimmer Horse.
Yeah.
Wow.
Camp Sparkle Pony.
So while they're discussing like the pros and cons and they're doing this whole like visual board thing, I'm going to step away and I'm going to consult Helm and ask his opinion because he's the brightest of all of us, honestly. I don't know if this is the same as what I just posted on the thing here, but that's what I would like to do.
So what are you asking him? What would be the right course of action? Either going to Glimmerscale or the other one?
Like, I don't think this actually is a, which choice should I make, but I would like it to be.
Well, I think that's the point of the spell, right?
It says about the results of a specific course of action. Since we don't know if the priest has the capabilities, you can always ask Helm, will we have, good results with the curse?
If we do the tree?
If we do keep Kesselharp, and then it says good results, bad results, both, or...
what's your intent? And I'll give you neutral. A feeling.
I think that's kind of me personally, Ron would like to go to an actual doctor, cleric, whatever.
A person certified in this.
A certified, credentialed person.
A cursologist, yeah.
Yeah, so, keep Kesselharp, I think we should go there, and I guess consulting my higher
I was
power.
going to say, it's just a shame, because if we had freaking cell phones, we could just give them a ring and be like, hey, do you have any priests that can handle undead curses? Especially if you pissed off, and they go and consult their thing, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we got one of those in today," and then we can make our decision based off of that.
Ironically enough, I have that ability, but not until tomorrow. But I also have to know the person.
I'm assuming you have some dragon bones you must have picked up specifically for this somehow. A few of them. You throw them down on the ground. All of you hear him.
I was going to say, I don't think Greg was paying attention to the
some
material
other
component.
divining tool.
No,
I have a feeling he takes off his helm gauntlet and spins it like spin the bottle, and then
that's exactly how it goes down.
Right,
there you go.
exactly
He uses his helm.
Guide me, oh helm.
Do you feel like going there would get you nothing? That's kind of the feeling you get.
To keep Kesselharp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Thanks, Helm. I pick up my gauntlet and I high five it and then I put it back on.
All right.
Sorry, I like that.
All right. Well, I guess we'll go to Camp Sparkle Pony then.
All right.
And Sparkle Pony, yes,
Camp Sparkle Pony?
dude. They
Yeah.
have like hunting and fishing and canoeing. It's the
Oh
greatest.
my.
And they
This place
have
is
waffle
awesome.
cakes.
This is a real thing.
No,
All right,
we're
Camp
making
Glimmer
it up.
Scale. Let me quick roll, and I finally.
Actually, I'm going to look at the druid, and I'm going to tell him that, you know, I greatly appreciate the fact that you are willing to help me become less undead. But do you think you could do something about the injuries that this one and me sustained? More him than me, but also me would be nice a little bit because I did get stabbed like
Please.
5 times.
Persuasion.
Okay. Persuasion is
Please.
not my best.
I actively.
You know
do
what?
not help.
We're gonna take like a rest, right? At some point, we're going to
when
to
we
the
get
camp.
to the camp, probably.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my other portent roll, John, which was a 12 plus my persuasion, so a 14. 12 plus 2, 14. Persuasion. Doesn't have to be a lot, but just for us to get there.
All right,
Because-
fine.
I wink at him.
So,
You're a gentleman and a
He still
scholar.
hasn't said please.
Greatly appreciate it.
he comes over to where you're at, Finian. He puts his hands on one of your protruding intestines,
Ooh, clammy.
and his hands go a little
Welches
bit.
it back in.
Ooh,
Get in here.
squishy. Ooh, yeah.
He starts
Ties him in a
lubricating
knot.
my inside.
That's what your
That's
sound
Cure
like.
light wounds at 4th level, so
Whoa.
Oh shit.
That's
20
that's
HP back.
pretty good.
As he's doing this, I would like to go over his shoulder, kind of put my arm around him, and like, kind of like taking what he's doing, and just like guide him on, like cheerlead him, like you're doing great work,
Like,
man.
go, guy.
Yeah, go guy.
Go,
What's his
guy.
name? He has a name, right?
Mad
He's the
Hermit.
Mad Hermit.
Yeah.
That's
First name
That's-
Mad, second name Hermit.
Look like
oh, I thought it was Matt. Like
It's Mad.
M-A-T-T.
It's actually Matt D. Hermit.
I was
Gary
going for
would
a Mads
understand.
Mikkelsen kind of thing, but all right.
Just like it's Buggy D.
But
Clown.
D-Clown. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a true story.
The truest. The tale as old as time.
Uh-huh.
the truest of stories.
Everyone thought, you know, he would be out of the story by now, but he's still there.
He's still
He's
yucking
still
around.
there. 20 years later. 20 plus, actually.
20 plus. Jesus Christ. You used to call me on my cell phone.
Oh, actually, this is a great time for me to
Go poop.
throw my laundry in the dryer. Carry on.
Yeah, I'll go pee real quick. Well,
I'll say, do we need a potty break 28 minutes in?
yeah, apparently we do.
Don't look
Apparently
at me.
we do. Well,
John's like,
Yeah,
these guys
good.
are on my dick nerve. 20 minutes in, let's get a drink.
pretty much. All right. Well, we're just doing this then.
headed to Camp Glimmer Scale, if I remember right.
I
Glue
just
you, yeah.
healed Fenian. I also asked for some heals, but if he doesn't want to heal me, I understand. I am a bitch.
I mean, no one
Um,
wants to heal you, but he might.
And you still haven't said please.
You still have not said please.
She can't do it. It's her character flaw.
Yeah, I don't
give
see
me-
reason.
If she says please, she'll actually suffer like 1d4 psychic damage, and that's
And
just,
burst into
She'll have
flames.
short-term
This is all
madness.
true.
Which, I mean, that would solve a problem if she bursts into flames.
He looks at you, Kadilyn, and
So
he
no.
says, "Fine, fine. Do a small dance for me, and I'll give you some healing. Just a little one. This tiny little
I
dance.
danced for him before. It's only right.
I was about to say, I think we've all danced for him.
I don't dance.
Oh, come on, everybody dances.
I would say I'll go behind Kadilyn and be like her backup dancer.
Gigantic Rex.
Finian just leans in like, you can dance if you want to.
You can leave your friends behind.
I
Because if your
don't.
friends don't dance, and if they don't dance.
You don't get no heals from me.
Yeah, you're gonna leave your friends behind if you don't dance.
He goes, "Come on, Kadilyn.
Dance, 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 dance.
Or should I call you Zombalin?" Ha ha ha.
Good one. I high five him.
Yeah, I five you back.
All right, fine, but I only know.
Ron has poison ivy now.
I wipe my hand off.
Just gonna look at the other. I'm just gonna look at like giant ass Rexus, short ass Ron, and like Fenian, who's actually like slightly my height, and be like, "Come here," and be like, "All right, so I only know partnered waltz dances, so
You're asking me to touch you.
just put one hand here and then the other one, and 2 seconds, right? 2 seconds. That's all you need. It's 2
I
seconds.
like do the middle
all right.
school
Like-
hover.
Yeah,
maybe.
it's totally middle school, and like literally, I step on your foot like once or twice because this is why. Yeah,
Leave room for Jesus.
like as soon as it starts, I like immediately step on your foot, and I'm like, God damn, this is why I don't do this shit. And it's like, waltz here, waltz here. Is that enough? Can we stop now, please?
Katie, do me a
And
favor.
he clapped. He goes, "That was awesome.
Katie, do me a
Because
favor.
I'm
Roll me a d20.
I'm out of healing spells,
Well,
so I'm really sorry."
I
He goes, "I'm just kidding. I got one."
high five him again.
He casts another 4th level spell. You
Oh,
get
shit.
29 back. Wow.
Whoa!
That
Oh shit!
that's
I was
probably
gonna say, it's
more
like
than
all
enough
your
to
hit
bring me up
points,
to
isn't
full. I was gonna say, actually, could we? I don't want to be a jerk, but could we swap the 20 and the 29 between me and Fenian? Because 20 would bring me up to full exactly.
Absolutely.
Oh man, I tried, Gary. Nice, Katie tried.
Let me die.
But you notice none of your skin comes back that has fallen off.
Well, I didn't figure that was going to happen,
Yeah.
but at least
Wah,
all these slash
wah.
wounds are gone. Oh, by the way, speaking of slash wounds, and I'm gonna pull the knife out.
Oh.
Dagger.
The death knife.
He steps back a little bit.
Yeah, this is what he used.
I don't
on
want
all
no
of
trouble,
us.
man.
And
We don't
he
want it.
goes, "I don't want that shit."
Bury it.
Any
Come
ideas
on.
on what we could do with it to like
Buried in the
destroy
woods.
it?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Snickerth is there as well. So the little kobold
Oh, yeah.
has been hiding in the bushes the whole time. He finally comes out and he goes, "Hi, guys." And he
We
goes,
could give it to that
Yeah.
one.
he goes, "You brought a
Yeah.
kobold here?
He's all right. He's not.
He's a kobold."
That's got a point.
He goes, "All right, I'm just gonna kill him." Daisy, you can see the mountain lion stretches.
We've
The
scared
sticker goes-
the fight out of him. It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to die.
He
Yeah,
actually
he's
actually
not-
worships Rexus. He thinks he's a dragon.
Yeah. We're gonna take him to camp. What is it?
We're gonna drop him off at camp.
Sparkle pony.
Sparkle ponies. We're gonna take him to camp Sparkle
He's going to
ponies
summer camp.
and drop him off there where he can worship all the.
It's hard to
Yeah.
say Camp Glimmer. Camp Glimmer scale. It's like
Camp
Camp
Glimmer
Shimmer.
Especially with a mint in your mouth. Yes, it's very
Camp
difficult.
Shimmers, actually.
Especially with a mint and trying to do an obnoxious British accent at the same time. It's very hard.
That's fantastic.
All right, so Are we off? I think we're off. Stick with Rexus.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just stay back here with Dragon Guy, and we'll hang out.
Right.
And
We're
then
gonna take you
he
to a
looks up
whole
at you,
camp of
Rexus.
dragon
He
guys.
goes, "Oh, how long you been a dragon?"
I don't know whether I'd be confused or
I don't think you would know what he's saying. So I'm gonna lean lean down to Snickeret and be like, Snickeret, you can't talk directly to the gods. You can't do it. Can't be done.
Not today.
Really?
Really.
Why not? But look at him. He's so big and dragony.
I know, but you can't talk to them.
If you talk to him directly, he gets hungry.
He never replies to me. What's going on with that? Meanwhile, Rexus, you don't understand a word he's saying.
I know.
It's just all of us
that's
lean
right,
down
'cause
to this
he's
kobold.
he's still talking in
We have to
Draconic, I
relay your
think.
messages to him because we are his acolytes. We are his chosen.
That's why we kind of look the same. Although my ears are girthier, but
Give
that's
me
beside the
a-
point.
Mine are
Deception?
longer, which is much better for hearing. But anyway.
Give me deception with advantage.
Ooh. I'm actually good at deception.
No,
So,
but I say she's the
now that
liar,
I said
so-
that, though, it's gonna go so wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Jinxed it.
No, 14's still
Support.
not bad.
Okay, good.
He looks at you a little sideways. He goes, okay. I won't mess with him. Here's
I
my
would
new
never say
god.
you're wrong. Yeah,
His
just
name
whatever
is-
you want to say to him, we'll relay it.
His name is Dragon Man Rexus, right?
Yes, but you cannot call him by his first name.
Dragon Man
Oh,
Rexus the
it's-
Almighty.
Yeah, again, acolytes only.
Or
But we're gonna
sexy
take you
Rexy.
to a whole camp of his people, so you're
A
fine.
whole camp of Dragon Men?
A whole camp of them.
Wow.
So,
I thought he was a lizard man, but it turns out he's really cooler than that.
so Mr. Mad Hermit, sir, we'll be back.
Yeah, what do you
some
want?
We'll be back with some leaves, hopefully tomorrow.
Fine, get the hell out of here.
All right. Jeez.
Bye.
we're
Thanks
gonna
for
leave.
touching my insides.
He goes, have fun getting the leaves.
We leave with Snicker in tow, trusting Rexus to get us there.
Snickeret says in Kobold. Hey guys, can I get a weapon? Snickeret would like to fight. I got nothing to fight with.
I don't have anything.
Because you got that really cool dagger there. Snickeret would like that.
You give him the evil dagger.
I don't know if that's such a good idea.
I was to say, if I give him a javelin, can he just use that like a spear?
You can use it like a javelin.
Oh, actually, I have a dagger too.
Hang on. Big brain moment. If I look at Snickeret, can I tell how tough he is in the constitutional sense?
I made a token for Snickeret.
Oh my god, he's adorable.
It's the best AI could do for me.
Oh my god.
He's so
Perfect.
cute.
It's perfect.
Can I how high is his constitution?
Not very high.
Alright.
He's a kobold.
I was gonna say, there are kobolds that deal with they're tinkerers, kobold tinkerers. Like, you wanna help me with some drugs? You wanna be my mule?
He goes, all right, I'll do it.
All right.
Snickeret like drugs.
I've got a bunch of unidentified vials here if you want to try.
Or would you like to learn how to blast fire out of your hands as like some fire and ice and electricity?
Yeah. Snickeret would like that. Snickeret would like it very much.
You have to have a strong, keen mind though to do that.
How well did you do in math?
And
Magic's
he
all
looks at
math.
you and he goes, math?
Yeah,
Oh,
see,
no.
that's
Go on.
what I thought. See, drugs are for everyone. Just saying.
He can be learned. He can
So
learn.
do you give him a dagger?
I have a dagger. I also have the dagger.
I would just give him
Ugh.
a dagger.
Yeah, I literally have a very nice ornate dagger that's been like in my belt this whole time. Haven't touched it at all. I technically have that.
All right.
You use it for cutting
So
ropes and
do
shit.
you give it to him?
I mean, if nobody else has a spare weapon,
No.
I could.
Well, I thought Gary just said he was gonna give him a dagger.
No, I wasn't going to give him a dagger. I was going to give him drugs.
Yeah, Gary wants to teach him how to be a drug dealer.
I want to use him as a guinea pig.
Snickret will
I
sell you
know,
drugs.
but for purposes of combat,
Snickret knows lots of people who like drugs.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind.
Like we
Alright,
can take the
I
tactical
had
chaos.
a dagger, but I use it for like dressing my kills and stuff. So,
I will give
but
him
I have
my
like 4
dagger.
javelins. I could give him a javelin. And he could use it like a spear.
I will give him my it's an ordinary dagger. I just had that it's like, got pretty like elvish
fancy.
Eladrin designs to it. Yeah, and
He uses it to pick his toenails.
its named is called Letter Opener. So
Oh, so you give him
it's
the dagger.
thin
the
like a
really nice
letter
one?
opener, but yeah.
He goes, "Ooh, very Snickret like." He's looking it
Yeah.
over, and then he puts it like into his belt right there. He goes, "Snickret help you, and God, lizard man, dragon guy. I don't know
Yep.
what to call him. I have to write that.
brief cut over to Rex's scratching
Actually,
himself.
John, what was that dagger called that we picked up? Is it something I can like equip?
Dagger of Death. If you would like
Kind of made
to,
up though, right?
I have the stats for it, but if you would like to equip it, let me know.
Well, I mean, now I have 0 weapons because I gave the chakram to
You don't use
the girl,
weapons.
and I gave him my plain dagger. So
I mean, Ron is pretty sure once you get cursed, you can't get double cursed. So, fuck it, equip it.
It's true. He's a paladin. He knows curses.
I don't have
That's-
to attune to it though, right?
That's the rules.
Well,
You can't get double
it
cooties.
may not be something you attune to though, because like the wand of magic missiles is not an attunable item. I'm just gonna leave it wrapped up in my backpack for now. I don't really fight with a weapon anyway, so it's not really important.
Okay.
I throw
So do you-
magic from my hands.
You head out.
Yes,
leave
please.
The,
Oh my God,
leave the Mad Hermit behind. All right.
Snickert is so cute.
He's
And that's
adorable.
Katie saying that.
I'm gonna
not
hug him
Kadilyn.
before we leave,
Kadilyn
John.
doesn't care, but
You're going to die in 20 minutes.
so cute.
What are you gonna do?
I would like to
Huh?
hug him before we leave.
You're gonna hug Snickret?
No, the
The Mad Hermit?
Oh, he hugs you back. Oh, he gives you that big hug and lifts you up a little bit because he's all
Yeah.
Gives you a bit of a smooch.
Ron is grateful for his help. I don't know about the other 2 jabrones over here, but Ron is grateful.
Hey, I waved at him. I said thank you.
I waved to him.
Well, yeah. No, he said thanks for touching my insides. He
Yeah.
said that
Oh,
like
yeah.
5 to 10 minutes ago.
Only slightly weirdly, too.
You
Yeah.
get a poison ivy on your guts.
Probably. That's why I'm just going to be forever itchy.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys start to head south.
We
there's a
do.
big. You finally get to the road here, and then you cross the road, and there's actually a bridge right over here. Rexus knows right where it is. You do finally get over there. There's nobody on the road either way, left or right, as it's getting toward nightfall, and the sun's setting a little bit in the west. You finally get to the bridge that crosses the river. It's a stone bridge. And then there is a sign on the other side, and it says Glimmer Scale, and it has an arrow pointing up 1 mile. So you guys start to head on the path into the swamp.
Sparkle ponies.
When I see the sign, can I investigate the sign and make sure somebody hasn't like picked it up and turned it and put it back
Sure.
in? I don't trust signs.
The sign appears to be okay.
All right, good.
All right, so as Ron is checking out the sign, you can see Chunky's also checking that too. He gets down there and looks around like he's really doing something cool.
He's got a little hard hat on.
Yeah, he gets in there, bangs it a little bit. But anyhow, you guys get across, and you start to head down the path. There's a very obvious path that goes into the swamps a little bit. On either side of you, you can see there are swamp trees there. There's a few things that you see move in the water to your right. You're not sure exactly what that was in the water, but something big, and you probably might not want to go off the path all that much. But it
I was
doesn't.
about to say, do I have an inkling of what tends to be around here?
Yeah, snakes. Giant lizards will be out here too.
Alligators.
Alligators. The occasional wraith.
Hi.
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 You're gonna go bed.
Hello.
Can you say goodnight?
Gary, he's like a little human.
Nighty
He
night.
like talks and stuff.
He's evolving. Look at
Is
that.
he going to bed?
Yeah, he's going to bed. 8 o'clock.
I know. It's so late out.
Betty
though, it's
bye
8 o'clock
time.
in the summer.
Good night, Christina.
I don't think she's going to bed yet.
Good night, Christina. All right. So anyhow,
He's like, I'm not tired.
you continue on the path, and where'd it go? Hold on.
No, we're gonna go on upstairs, okay?
And up ahead of you, you can see there's a clearing. You can see there's some fires going on. That is obviously Camp Glimmerscale. As you guys come to this area, like right over here, you can see that the camp is pretty busy. Where you're standing, there is a whole bunch of lizard men there. Some of them are common folk. You recognize Rexus. Other ones are called
Yeah.
scale. Other ones are called scale guard. So guards usually people that will protect the camp from whatever's there. Most of them are commoners though. Scale guard is over here. You can see he's got a big long sword at his side, and he's kind of tall, almost as tall as you, Rexus, but not quite. You're a little bit bigger. Some of the places that you know here that are around, there is a business called the Scaled Brew. That is a tavern and inn, and you happen to know the proprietor. You're good friends with Zilch. His name is Zilch Hoptongue, and you guys go way back. There's also a place where you can sell jewels here and trade in all kinds of different gems and jewels. There's also a place for manuscripts here. There's an old lizard woman that will trade in scrolls and different types of things like that. There is a place called the Gator Grub that you know of, Rexus, which is sort of like a little feast house where you can get all kinds of different delicacies from the swamps. There is also a place where you can buy reed instruments. There's an old lizard man here that sells flutes and things like that he makes from the local swamps as well. And then there is also an armorer here and a blacksmith. It's called Swamp Stompers is the name of the place. And there's a guy named that you only know as Mudwalker that is kind of a good blacksmith that you can trade with as well. And also that's where you sell a lot of your furs and things like that, is to that guy. So where would you guys like to head?
I know personally for me, we have some jewelry and gems that we could offload for some cash, and then I would go to the lady with the books and the scrolls.
All right.
For sure. And I feel like Ron definitely needs to upgrade his longsword because he's taking a -2 to damage. Even if you don't get anything like magical, you definitely don't want one that's doing minuses.
Do we ever get the gold from the QB cube?
Oh, you know
we
what?
didn't.
I have notes for that.
John never gave us gold for that.
I will give you gold for that right now.
It's like, fuck them idiots.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
The gelatinous cube had 73 gold and 39 silver.
Do the math, Katie.
73 gold. I know, my 73 gold
and 39 silver.
That's 18 gold. And then there's, you said...
And then 487 Electrum. No, I'm kidding. There's no Electrum.
Jesus. Oh my god, wait.
I don't use Electrum because it's
no one uses
it's a dumb currency.
You said 73 silver?
73 gold and 39 silver.
39 silver plus... Yeah. Okay.
I'll take the 9 and everyone else gets 10.
Hold on. 9. Okay, so of the gold doesn't break down evenly, so there's 25 silver pieces. So 25 plus 39 is 64. 64 divided by 4 is 16 silver. So we
I
all get
believe
18 gold and 16 silver.
I believe you've also collected some rings and a bracelet,
Yes,
uh,
which I would go
and
haggle.
earrings, a nice pair of earrings, and a nice necklace.
Yeah, I would want to probably see what all that is worth.
I have
Okay, so
simply collected scars.
where do you head to first?
Probably to sell the jewelry so that I know how much cash we have for when we want to go buy
Things.
stuff. Yeah.
What was
Stuff.
it? 18 gold, 16
Stuff.
silver,
Alright,
you
so
said?
Yeah.
right over here is the hut you know of Rex's, where the jeweler, basically the jewel trader, is there.
Cool. We have 200 gold. It's gonna go real fast.
To the jeweler then.
Yeah, let's go sell the gold or sell the jewelry and see what it's worth.
Agreed.
Oh, I'm
Alright.
at 80%.
So you guys head over this way. I'll move you guys.
Whee!
Down.
Woo!
And there we are.
And you can see, you walk along this path here, and every now and then, one of the scale guard, they give you like a head nod, Rexus, as you walk through. Snickerit's looking very, very scared, as he sort of just hides behind your tail, Rexus. And every now and then, one of the scale guard will look over, and one of them does stop you, and they go, "Is this one with you?" Pointing to the
Belongs with
cobalt.
us.
Did you say that?
I was about to say,
No.
I'm assuming that Kadilyn and Fenian told me that he thinks I'm a dragon or something.
I probably would have, yeah.
The I'll point back at him and be like, my friends tell me that he thinks I'm a god.
And he gives a big like lizard man laugh.
It's tough to be a god.
And then he looks over towards the little kobold, and he gives him a little pat on the head. And he just looks up with his big eyes, and he goes hi in kobold, but he doesn't know what he says. And he goes, "All right, fine. Make sure he doesn't get into trouble. Make sure nobody steps on him either, because stepping on him would be bad. It would be easy for me to step on him." He shows you his big old feet.
Yes.
I think you need a pedicure, bud.
And he looks down at his feet, and he gives you a head nod.
Yeah.
All right, so you head over to the gem place. It's called the Bog Boutique, and in there, as you go in, there's nothing really like on display. It's not like that. It's kind of there's a door that's open that well, not even open. It just has like cloth in front of it, and you just have to push the cloth to the side, and you can see sitting down in a chair. Kind of straight ahead of you. There's no table in front of him or anything like that. He's got a fire going, and then there's a little hole in the center of this circular tent where it goes out, and it looks like he's got like some meat on a stick that he's cooking. He gets up and he goes, "Rexus, how are you doing?"
Been better, been worse. Got
His
a
name is-
follower.
His name is Jank. You've met him before.
Okay.
And he goes, "What can I do for you and your little friends over there?"
We're not that little. I mean,
Are
Ron
they
is,
speaking
but
in
we're not that
common?
little.
Yeah, he's speaking in common.
Okay.
Common sense.
What? In the butt?
I don't know. Like in the world, like I mean, we're playing characters, but like, do the characters use terms like we cleared out caves or we cleared out dungeon? Like what? How would they refer to?
However you want.
Because I don't want to sound too meta.
I mean, we cleared out a den of what? Bugbears
Orcs.
and orcs.
Bugbears.
Bugbears, orcs.
There's still gnolls there.
There are
Gnolls.
Well, yeah, and kobolds and goblins.
We didn't
Oh my.
bother at all.
Mm-hmm.
Specifically killed the
All
evil.
right, well, summary time. I'll just tell him because I'm sure he knew about the people being kidnapped along the roads and stuff because they're not super far away from the road.
He goes, I've heard of
And
all that going on. I know.
yeah, apparently all those kobolds and goblins and orcs and gnolls and were being led by a cult. So we took out the leader of that cult. Hopefully things will start to fall apart, and we got trinkets.
He goes, oh, really? He goes, what do you have for me?
Bam!
I was about to say I'll gesture to Kadilyn.
We found lots of fine jewelry and gems and
Yeah, so he looks at the necklace
things
and you
of
can
that
see it's got
nature.
red rubies and things in it. And he holds it up and he goes, this is a nice piece.
Mhm.
And then he gets out like a little eyeglass. He gets in there and he looks. He goes, I'll give you 50 gold for it.
50 gold for just the one necklace.
For the necklace, yes.
I don't have any clue if that's
And he
I
picks
was
up
about-
the earrings. He goes,
worth or
I'll
not.
give you
Yeah,
100 for
let's-
both.
All right, 50 and 100 for both.
Well,
What about
John,
this bag
Rexus
of-
doesn't know anything about jewelry, but I mean, if I know this guy, is he generally like, trustworthy? He doesn't like,
Is he
cheat
Hell
shy?
people?
no. Hell no. He will cheat you every chance he gets.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't know if he is or not, but it's up to you.
Well, yeah, but if I know that tends to be his personality, well, also too, if I know that tends to be his personality, I will mention it like retroactively, like before we come in, I'd be like, I hope you guys know about more about jewelry than I do because he preys upon the ignorant. I don't even know
So
if I would know the word
Kadilyn,
ignorant.
I
yeah,
don't know
you're
much about how much jewelry it costs either. My father just buys it for me, so I don't know.
Oh Lord.
so you're not really
I would say
sure
Yeah.
I know
if you're getting
furs.
taken
I
or
don't know
not.
jewelry.
I'm just
But
presented the
but
jewelry. I don't
Rex has
normally
told you
have to
that
haggle.
this person does have a reputation of sort of trying to take advantage as much as he can. But merchants do that. So
Well, having that knowledge ahead of time, then I guess. And he says 100 for both. And you said these are pretty big rubies and stuff
I mean, not
inlaid.
not super big, but yeah, there's a lot of them.
Hmm. $175 for both.
Persuasion.
Schmation.
Oh.
Oh.
What what?
What the fuck?
Goes, okay. How about 150?
160. It divides evenly by 4.
He goes, fine.
All right, cool. All right, ruby necklace and earrings for 160. We all get 40.
Yay.
I hands him over. You have
We also have a bag of gems.
a collection of rings and bracelets. It's actually.
Oh yeah, rings and bracelets.
Yeah.
That's next.
He goes, wow, you guys really did a lot out there, didn't you?
We sure did.
This is the bartering
He
episode.
goes, I don't know. I don't have much gold left. And he looks over at his chest and he just pulled 160 gold out. He looks them over. He goes, I'll give you 50 for all these.
120.
Oh, whoa. Hey, lady. Why don't you give me a persuasion check?
Hey.
Bam.
Whoa.
Whoa. Whoa. 17.
Goose go.
Ooh.
He goes, I'll give you 70 for it.
I was
AT,
gonna say,
it also divides
I mean,
evenly by four.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll just squint at them and I'll say to Kadilyn, it's like we could try the at a game.
Yep.
Do I know there's a jeweler at Keep Kessel Harp? I mean, I know they have a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, I would say there's
Well, we
someplace to
can
trade
take
it.
the gems there.
Yeah, so I'll kind of like squint at them and just say to Kadilyn, it's like, well, we can always just take those to Keep Kessel Harp. They probably have more money to barter with.
He goes,
This
"Well,
is
all
true.
right, all right. I'll give you 80. How about that?"
AT also divides evenly by four.
It certainly does.
Yes. So he can have the rings and bracelets for 80.
All right.
I think that takes care of all the jewelry. I think. Because I lost my original notes. I got ruby earrings, that's gone, bracelets, rings, and then I had random jewelry found in cave. So yeah, I think that's. I'll delete that out of my inventory. And then I do have the bag of gems, but do we want to try the keep for those? Instead of this guy?
I mean, maybe. Like,
Sounds like this guy's
Yeah.
out of money, so
I was about to say, if
Sounds
he's
like he's a poor
genuinely,
bitch.
yeah.
if
Yeah.
he's genuinely getting low on money, I mean, we traded a good amount to him. It's probably not
Yeah.
much to carry, just a little bag
Alright.
of gems.
Yeah.
Back to the
All right.
keep.
We'll save the bag of gems for
All right.
another day.
All right. So you guys finally head out into here, and you can see the camp is like a bunch of mounds basically that are connected by these rope
Almond
bridges
joys?
on all sides. No, not those kind of mounds. These kind of mounds.
Almond joys have nuts.
Mounds don't. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
Sometimes you don't.
I don't know
So
what you guys are singing at all.
yeah, there is
We are
one over
singing
here.
old candy bar jingles.
Yeah.
There is one over here that's sort of up onto a tree, so you can sort of see that there's a big tree underneath it, and then it's sort of almost like a tree hut. But Rex says, that's where the High Baron lives. He's like the overseer of the entire camp. Over here
okay.
over here is where the inn is.
Where?
It's called the Scaled Brew. It's right over here. This big
You
thing.
pointed at this one.
Is that where you want to head
okay.
to next, or is there any place you want to go here?
Well, where's the lady selling scrolls and shit and books?
Oh, that's way over here, like on the southeastern side of the camp. He's a bit of a weirdo. They isolate her away.
That's all right. Which one? Like all the way down here?
Yep.
Come on.
How late at night is it?
It's getting dark now.
All right, maybe. Well, no, I need a book. I have to. I have to go see if she's awake.
Wait,
It's
what was that thing
it's
called?
about 9 p.m. now.
I have to. I have to at least try because I was hoping to bring Inky back,
Inky?
and I need materials for that.
What was the name of the tavern again?
The scaled brew.
Scaled Brew.
Scaled brow.
Brooder?
Brew.
Brew. Scaled brew. Okay.
Oh, it's
Brooder.
tiny. Better.
All right, do you head over there?
I at least will. I don't know if anyone else wants to go, but
I gotta
I
hit the
am
sword shop.
going to
yeah, Ron
the
needs the
buffet.
blacksmith.
Okay. Blacksmith is right over here. You want to head over to the blacksmith?
I would like that very much, thank you.
All right. It is late, but you still hear the sound of somebody tanking on something. As you walk in, you can see that this is kind of an open tent. There is like a cot in the back, and there's a big, like muscular-looking lizard man just banging away on a sword.
All right,
so
have
He
a
looks
good
up.
time, kids.
Wipes some sweat off his brow, but he's not real tall. He's just beefy. He goes, "What do you want?"
I'm
Who's
gonna pull out my sword, like real like.
What does he
Ding!
He looks down and he laughs at it. He goes, "That's not a sword."
I know. I need you to fix it, and I'm gonna hand it to him to take a look.
He looks at it over. He goes, "This is not fixable. Why don't you just buy a new one?"
Can I insight check him? It sounds like a used car salesman.
A little bit.
The hell ever
Yeah.
was that?
You feel you feel like he's telling the truth.
Does he have any swords?
He goes, I have many swords.
It's just
Jay
all
looks around.
swords.
Yeah, there's like a barrel with a bunch of swords and it has some spears. He's got some boots in the corner.
I'm
And
gonna
cats.
I'm gonna
Boots and
his boots and cats.
Boots and cats.
Cats and books and cats and books and cats and books and cats.
I'm gonna ask him where the really nice swords are, and I'm gonna wink at him.
And he
Sorry.
goes, well, I do have a masterwork one.
What does that mean?
It's a
He
plus
goes,
one.
Oh, does he masturbate when he builds it? Ew, I
He
don't want
does.
that one.
It's a little
No,
sticky.
that's
All right, I'll take it.
Like
No,
he goes into the back and he's got it like in a case. He flips it open. Is it you use the long sword or
Yeah,
what do you
yeah.
use? It's
Long
a long
sword.
sword then. It's big though for you. I mean, it's you're a
So
little
girthy.
guy.
I'll get bigger.
Yeah.
I'll grow into it.
Yeah.
It's like when mom
But you
bought
can
me
see
jeans.
it's really finely crafted. The blade looks very silverish. It's got a beautiful handle to it. He goes, "This is my masterwork." He goes, "Took me 3 months just to make this sword." He goes, "Beautiful, isn't she?"
Will it help against ghosts and other?
He
I'm
goes,
gonna ask him that.
"It's not magical, but it does give you a +1 on attack rolls."
So that's cool. How does it feel? Like if I pick it up and I kind of,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna, like,
beautiful.
it's like the goofy kid at the gun shop where he's like looking down the barrel and he's holding it sideways and he's like behind his back and spinning
Yeah,
it around.
yeah, and it's so big, it's like as tall as you, and you're just like swinging it. He goes 315 gold.
That's pricey.
I assume I got to do some sort of persuasion check on him.
You
To get
can.
Well, let me ask you this: I get advantage if I have a little tear running down my eye because I'm sad, right?
No.
Damn it.
Well, I have. I mean, I have like 400 gold. I mean, I can.
I have 250.
Because I mean, I started out with like a surplus because of selling the furs and stuff.
All right, I'm gonna try and negotiate with him. I have this chainmail that to me is garbage, but according to my character sheet, it says 75 gold. So
that's
if I
new. It's
Huh?
used.
Yeah.
no, it's brand new. I like as we're I was polishing it up.
You're like 1 second, please. You pull it out. And you're like friggin' buffing it. And
I'm
you're
like, yeah, I'm like shining it with my shirt, getting all the blood off of it. How much if I throw in my chainmail?
And he looks at it and goes, 300
Small.
gold. He goes, it took me a very long time. And you get the feeling he's not like giving you a high price. He's not trying to like highball you.
Like he really, literally spent a lot of time on this thing.
Yeah, he literally
Okay.
did. Generally, a masterwork costs 300 gold. So
Well, if he's willing to give it to you for 300, I can give you 100.
I was gonna say I can help.
I only need 50.
or you can just skip the +1 and just get a regular sword. For
Look,
50
John, when we go in, we go all in. You tell me there's the shiniest shiny thing in the bucket of shiny things.
It is a
I'm
shiny
going for
thing.
the shiniest.
You can even get him. You can even get him to do a little symbol of helm on there if you want him to for that.
Gasp.
Dude, I like where your head's at.
I actually was thinking about this. What if the handle was a gauntlet and you slipped your hand inside to grip
Well,
it?
we're talking major changes here for that.
Yeah,
All
relax.
right.
Plus, then it's now a right-handed sword.
Calm
What if
down,
Yeah,
what if I had to sell it to, or what if I lost my right
Like a
hand?
little helm
Yeah, this is
engraving on
true.
there.
This is
It's
true.
not a big deal, but
yeah.
you wanted to
I
say
just think of like
something?
those doorknobs that are like a hand and you shake the hand to
Mm-hmm.
open the door, but like a sword.
Yeah, nice.
So he's like, yeah, toss in the chainmail and I'll emboss it for free.
Yeah, I would actually like him to a symbol of helm on it.
All right. Do you want it to have say something cool like ever watchful, ever vigilant, or something?
Well, the question is, will he be able to get it done by the
No.
time we need to go to fight a magic tree tomorrow?
He
Yeah,
just
we gotta buy a
etches,
magic tree.
he just etches
Oh,
the
what
letters ICUP.
Oh, you could have right down there. Duty
Obviously he
above
wants it.
all else.
Obviously he wants it to say for Kimber.
Protector of Kimber.
Number
Oh.
4, Kimber.
Yeah.
And he looks
He
at
pays
it.
by you got to pay by the letter. All right.
Yeah.
He goes, "You pay me
So he's
now.
talking
I'll
like
have it
leet
ready
speak.
for you in the morning."
All right, I gotta go. I don't know if you guys are with me or not. I'm gonna
think
need
I
to
left.
borrow some change. Kadilyn went to the nerd shop.
All right.
Yep. Sure did.
Kadilyn, are you at the nerd shop?
Like as soon as they walked up and started to talk about swords and shit, I was like, okay, bye. And I just kept walking down the path
Okay.
to see if the lady was available. So yeah, I'm all the way down in the corner.
Yeah, I went to
Hello?
the what do you said, the buffet.
The buffet.
Yes, there is a place to eat there. As soon
Jimmy
as
Buffett.
you're walking up there, the guy goes, "No, no, 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 you, no, you."
I have
Uh-uh.
money.
You,
I have
You're
money.
here 4 hours. You go now.
You go, you pay all day.
You wash dishes.
You come, you stay, you eat, you go. You here 4 hours.
We don't have lunch, dinner, breakfast every day.
I have
You go
brother
home
and
now. No, you can see the guy goes. He goes, Rexus, you remember what happened last time?
refresh my memory.
He goes, well, you blacked out. You just started eating everything. You passed out with food all over you. We had to carry you out
Oh.
back to the inn.
But you were
Your
passed
friend
out
there
and you were still
came and
eating. It was
gotcha.
weird.
That's impressive, actually.
Your friend Zilch came and got you. He goes, it wasn't a pretty sight.
I'll pull out. I mean, I usually pay twice as much every time I eat anywhere, so I'll pull out twice as much as what I remember him charging before, and be like, "I got gold."
All right, he only charged 5 gold before, so if you want to give him 10.
Yeah.
All right. And he looks, he goes, okay. Like really quick.
All right.
He picks the money, he pockets it. Fine. He goes,
Yeah,
but
that's what I thought.
but try to control yourself, please.
Well, I have friends now, and life's a lot better. So
Rex is like, I promise nothing.
All right. So in the meantime, Kadilyn, you head over there, and there's sort of this isolated little tent, and there's a fireplace
Take that
out,
off
or a little
my-
fire outside.
Yeah.
There is a table and chair, and leaning over the chair is a woman who's actually inscribing something. It's a female lizard woman. She's extremely thin and skinny, and has on almost what looks like a robe. And she looks up at you. You can see her, her long snout and things like that. She looks like deathly skinny, and she looks up towards you, and her eyes are like sticking out a little bit from her head.
So do I at this
And-
point.
She goes, "What can I do for you?"
Yes, hello.
The bony finger up, and she
Yes,
says,
me.
"You're cursed." And a little bit of skin falls
Quite.
off.
Yes.
Yes, I am. Hopefully taking care of that tomorrow. But
She laughs.
in the meantime, it's not funny, but okay.
It's
Uh,
a little funny.
In the meantime, though, I heard that you are a proprietor of books, scrolls, and all things.
Oh, I have a few
literature?
scrolls.
Yeah,
I like to write.
me too, actually.
I'm writing a story. Do you want to see? And she turns the scroll around towards you.
Sure. I'll walk up. You said she's down here. I'll walk up and
Yeah.
kind of.
It just says it was the worst of times. It was the worst of times. And she goes,
Oh,
"It's as far as I could go."
Mm.
yes. Well, I read a
I'm
lot of.
working on it. I'm working on it.
Yes. No, I see that.
She's very
It'll-
shaky as she turns it back around.
You always
And
have to
then-
say you have to write what you know.
And then she
Right,
looks back
so-
down and she holds her quill over it. And she looks up. She goes, "What do you want?"
Wanted to see what you had for sale, books or scrolls or both.
Oh, I have a couple. I've traded for some.
Yes.
And she goes in the back. She pulls out kind of these old dusty books and she throws them out in front of you. And they sort of dust gets everywhere on the table.
Mm-hmm.
What is the
Right.
cost of one of those? I forgot.
Well, I need to at least just spend 10 gold for a book or two
Yeah,
to resurrect Inky.
you could definitely do that.
And I don't really care what the book is, it's just something, you know,
Yeah, she
it could
gives you
be
kind of a
anything.
smaller one, and
Yeah.
it's enough for you. It's enough for you to resurrect an Inky.
All right, I'll take 10 gold off for that. And then
Oh, nice doing business with you.
oh yes, you too. And then scrolls. You actually have magical spell scrolls,
I
do you?
do. I do.
Okay. I do too, and if you had arcane ink, that would also be lovely.
How much is Arcane Ink? I forgot.
50 gold. We're 50 gold for a vial, because that's what we're saying is the equivalent of like creating transposing spells. I have to spend 50 gold per level of spell. So if it's like a first level spell, one vial. If it's a third
Yeah,
level
I
spell, it
think
takes me three
I
vials.
think she would have to go into the back, like into her little tent here, but she would have it and pull it out
Okay.
for you. 50 gold.
She only has one vial.
So that's one vial.
All right. Just like that, I'm back down to 200. But now I can up the quantity of my arcane ink. Okay. And then as for the actual scrolls that you have, I actually have one myself, and I'll pull out the spell scroll of inflict wounds.
She looks at it.
I'd be willing to trade
Oh,
or something. You you
what?
don't have
What?
a remove curse scroll, do you?
She goes. I don't think so. Those are
That.
hard to come by.
Yes, I
I don't
know.
think it's going to help with that. And she points at your face.
What do you
Um,
mean? It's not going to help with that.
that looks real bad.
You're saying scrolls won't fix ugly.
Great. Um. So yes. What scrolls do you have though?
Um, she has a scroll. Probably she has a couple here. She has
Okay.
a scroll of dispel magic. Um,
Okay.
yep. She has a polymorph scroll as well, but that's going to be a
Too
little bit.
high a level for me right now.
Yeah, as well. And
I don't
she
think
also
I think
has
dispel is right up
a
my alley though.
yeah a scroll of detect magic.
I already have detect magic.
Mhm.
I think I'm actually quite interested in this dispel magic one that you have.
Oh yes, yes, given to me by a powerful wizard. We bartered for a little bit, but
Mm-hmm.
he
Mm-hmm.
went away.
And actually, hoping we could do a little bartering here. So I have this spell of inflict wounds. I also have this scroll of burning hands. Willing to combine those two together.
Give me a persuasion check.
Okay.
The dispel magic's a little bit higher level, but
It is. It is.
I think she could be persuaded. Oh, that's pretty good.
16.
She goes, "All right, you have yourself a deal, little cursed lady."
Mhm.
Do I?
Yes.
The only problem is I don't have enough ink now.
She hands you over the scroll, and
Okay, and
you hand her the new.
I'm gonna take these spells out of my, because you know what? At this point, burning hands, my cantrips do just enough. And unfortunately, the inflict wounds for me, because it's a cleric spell, that's a one time only, and then it would be gone. So I'd rather. All right, now I have two third level spell slot scrolls that I need to learn.
Nice.
Yay!
Very good.
Fireball.
All right,
Um,
we will flash back unless you want to do anything else here.
um, the only thing that I would tell her before I go is if you, I don't know what kind of stories that you're into, but I would check anything out by Daxus Pensirac. He's a very famous Aladrin writer from the Moonshay
You
Isles.
can see she writes it down. Oh, very
I
well, very
I
well.
love his work. Um, In fact, I am currently reading a book of his, but it's in my carriage, which I don't
And
have
you
with
can see
me.
she
So.
she falls asleep like in the middle of talking to her.
Why does everybody fall asleep when I talk about things that I know about?
Well,
She
just
Alright.
wakes
blame
up.
it on her
Oh,
being
oh,
older.
she's old and
Yep.
skinny.
Lovely. All right. Well, cheerio. I'll leave.
And
Toodaloo.
she waves you. Let's
Yeah.
flash over to the what's the name of that place? I forgot. I had a name for it. Um Gator Grub. The place where you're eating, basically Rexus, they continue to just bring plate after plate to you. There is some poor lizard woman girl that's very young and small, and she looks very afraid of you as she can every time you bring her a plate, you just grab it from her, you know.
Well, I
Um,
am also happy to be eating like regular food and not
yeah,
having that freaking voice from Evil 3.0 chatting in my ear about eating my friends. So,
yeah. And they bring you stuff like stuffed beetles and things like that that are really, really good. Stuff you're used to eating. But anyhow, I guess Ron and Fenian are there with you. When Kadilyn walks in, finally, you see this scene.
Mm,
It's not a very big place, only like 3 or 4 tables. Uh,
actually, I just thought of something.
what's
I
that?
would I would go back to the blacksmith tent
Huh?
and like they're not there probably anymore.
Yeah, but you can see he's working on this beautiful
So,
sword. It looks like he's engraving something on it, right on the anvil there.
sorry, you don't know where the big guy and the little guy and then the
Medium
redhead,
guy.
yeah, the medium, they're kind of
Good
like mama,
point.
papa, and
We
baby
He
gave
there.
him we gave him 5 silver to send her in the wrong direction.
Hell
He
yeah.
goes, they went to go eat.
Oh, okay. Also, quick question. You wouldn't happen to have any sort of tools for getting into things that aren't yours?
What is it?
Thieves' tools. She wants thieves' tools.
Yeah.
He pulls out a giant hammer.
He,
You know,
he's like, here's a
lock,
pound of C4.
locks
Yeah.
are just a puzzle,
Got
but
this in his head.
yeah.
He goes, that wouldn't be my department. I'm sorry.
Really, because
and
they're
just
made of
be like,
metal, so
Yes,
here's
I
the
just
thing,
got,
it's like I
listen,
got locked out of my house
are
and I
you
can't
yeah.
trying, are you
really
stereotyping me? I mean, for
Yes.
real.
I'm
Just because I
stereotyping you as
work
someone
with
who works with
metal
metal.
doesn't mean we have everything metal.
I thought we've evolved past this.
Yes. I don't have
Right.
silverware here. What do you think I am?
a chef.
We.
Right then, good day. Any idea where I could get something like that?
I have no idea.
All right.
He's like, look around you. We don't have doors.
This is true. Everything's a tent. All right then. Good evening, and I'll head off to the.
So it's over
Yeah.
here in the corner here. There's a tent here where they do all the cooking, and then they have a few like logs and places to sit out. Rexus is probably sitting on one of the logs. Got a few plates kind of splayed out in front of him. Fenian is there with him and Ron. As you come walking up Kadilyn, you see the three of them there. There is a young lizard girl that continues to bring food to Rexus. Anything else you guys want to do before we call it a long rest?
Does Ron ask about cash for his sword? Because I'll donate to the cause.
Oh.
I thought that was a done deal.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I
I-
mean, like
I-
at a game, it's a done deal. We just weren't sure that,
In game, it's a done deal.
I would need another 50 gold to make it all
Done.
complete.
Done
You got
deal?
it. You got it.
Thanks, Fenian.
Welcome.
All right.
John, I added a +1 longsword to my inventory, correct?
It's not magical though. So I mean,
I
the
don't
plus
think-
one's fine, but it just won't it won't have any effect for magic creatures.
I would say
If it
to.
needs to be
Okay.
magical.
Well, if
I'll
it's
edit it.
masterwork, it's only to attack, right? It's not to damage.
It's just to attack, yeah. So you have to modify.
I mean,
it a little bit.
there's no masterwork in the
I didn't
items.
see anything. I just saw a +1
There is not.
longsword. I removed the reference to magical. I just will have to make sure we keep track of that.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Kadilyn, are you having anything to eat?
Um, let's see what they have.
All right. They
How,
bring you over a bunch of these big, thick, fat worms that look
how
like
much? Oh
they're stuffed with
God.
something. Yeah. See, Rexus, he immediately grabs it off the plate.
Do they have any fish or something? I do like
Uh,
seafood.
Yes, but they bring it over to you. It's kind of still flopping a little bit.
Seafood.
Black fish.
It's
It's
funny
got
and
it's
do
got
that.
salt on it.
Such a child.
I'm only 80. What do you expect?
Yeah. And then she brings you some soup, and there's a whole bunch of fish
Oh
eyeballs
boy,
in it.
young in your teens. What'd you say, John?
She brings you over a
Sorry.
soup that's got a bunch of like fish eyeballs in it, you know. And she says, "This is really good."
How about biscuits? Do you have biscuits?
Yep. And she runs to the back, and she comes back with a
Okay.
biscuit, and in the middle of it is an eyeball.
I don't understand your cuisine. I don't get this. Oh
And
God.
then she brings out like a bucket, and in there's a whole bunch of like something squirming in there, and you recognize it, Rex. It's just like live swamp octopus. So you just reach in and grab one, and throw one in your mouth. Here, have
You know,
one. It's just
I
like
think I
water
think
is
I'm
coming out
I
of the
would say
bucket.
they're chewy.
I think I'm
You
just going to
gotta
stick
make you
with
gotta
the
make sure that you chew them
One
thoroughly
of
so they
them
don't bite
jumps
you
out.
back.
You see,
no,
it looks like an octopus and
I think I'm
flails
just
on the
going
ground.
mm-mm. I think I'm just going to stick to I had grabbed 4 weeks of rations, so
Yeah, so you
I
pull out
think
your
I'm just gonna
backpack.
eat out a
Pull out.
day's worth of rations and start nibbling
John,
on
Yeah,
that.
you do.
can I tell if they're like fucking with her because she's a tourist?
No, they're definitely not. This is the type of food they have
They're
here.
bringing you the
Oh,
same shit, man.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
okay.
you're getting the
probably
same stuff. You can see Chunky. He like turns his nose up to it.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I
you
was
probably
about
give
to
him
say
a little beef
I'll
jerky.
grab one of these swamp octopuses and like bite on the tentacle and just stretch it out like taffy until it snaps off
really
and
nice.
just
I
Yeah.
don't think I ever
I heard
added
you.
suck it down like a piece of pasta.
I love it. I love it.
Hmm?
What about you, Fenian? Do you partake?
Suckers are like grab me on the side of the face.
It's a feast for you.
You know what? Fenian is fine with exploring different tastes. So yeah, he'd probably partake.
All right, so yeah, you do. They bring you some worms, and it's disgusting. You'd probably choke it down.
I was about to say if you don't like them moving, just hit them a bunch of times.
All right, so believe it or not, Rexus, it takes about an hour, but you finally sate yourself, and you start to feel pretty good about and relaxed and tired and ready for a long rest. Do you guys head over to the Scaled Brew?
Yes. Once I'm just eating my dried fruits and nuts that I got from the storage room of the Caves of Chaos.
You do, and you're feeling a lot better. You're the only one at full hit points. But you notice as a bit of the time goes by, you can look down at your hands and your skin. Um, it's starting to look grayish. Everything is starting to look. You're starting to turn like a
I already
gray
had kind of a
color.
grayish
Are you turning
Yeah.
into a
Complexion, so-
Dwergar? Turning into
Yeah,
Ursula.
even more
Ursula.
grayish, and you can see like she gets like these wrinkles under her chin, and yeah, it's not looking good. As you head back to the Scaled Brew, this is one of the few places here that's actually a building. It's been here for a long time. There's a little hanging sign outside, says the Scaled Brew. There's like a little place and a couple of rocking chairs on the deck where you can sit. Again, the door is just a bunch of beads that hang, so you got to kind of go through. And looking in, there's just one simple bar there, and there's a door to the back that has one room in the back. And Zilch is behind the bar, and as soon as he sees you, he stands up. He gets up on top of the bar. He's not very big. He's kind of small and portly for a lizard man, and he goes, "Rexus!" And he runs
Well,
over to where you're at, and
Rexus says left body.
he gives you like a high five and a handshake.
Rexus, no.
No, my screen flashed, so I'd refreshed.
Mm.
Oh, you
He goes, "Hey,
are-
buddy,
It's fine.
how you doing?"
I was about to say that Rex is smiling in the afterglow of a good buffet.
Yeah, you're probably feeling pretty good.
I am feeling fantastic.
He goes, "It's so good to see you, and I see you have friends, and you haven't eaten them." And he gives you like a little nudge on the ribs.
I think normally that would probably make Rexus flinch. But
Yeah.
right now, he's got enough endorphins going on. He'll just like shake his head and just be like, "Nope."
Can I insight that to see if that was just a joke or if there's like some truth behind that?
He goes, "It's good to see you, Rexus.
Oh,
Good to
alright.
see you."
It's a
And you can
mystery.
see there's actually a human in here, and he's got kind of a hood up over him, and there's two of them. They're sitting at a kind of a table in the corner, um, conversing. And
Is the
he just
dude with the hood, his robes look like any of the nonsense we've seen?
no, he's got a sword at his side. He looks like some kind of a mercenary.
Oh, okay, I'll see.
Yeah.
Anyone else exploding? I'm in a good mood.
There's two of them there, and they're talking back and forth. Those are the only two people that you've seen that are not lizard folk.
Do we all kind of notice them? I assume they stand
yeah.
out.
Oh yeah, they definitely stand out. This is a small little place to scale bridge, so they only have a couple of
Can
them.
can I read their lips?
What's that? Yeah,
Can I
you can.
read?
Yeah,
Can I read what they're saying with my background feature?
Yep.
I forget what it is.
What do you have to
see,
roll for that?
I only have to roll if I don't know the language. If it's a language I know and I can understand, I can just interpret what they're saying as long as I have good line of sight. If they're trying to like hide what they're saying, then I would have to roll a perception. But if they're just like talking openly and I can have a good line of sight to them, I think I can just see it.
All right, so give me a roll.
For perception?
I mean, I guess that would work. Yeah.
Okay. 16?
Yeah, I think that's good enough. It's above a 15. You can make out the words of, yeah, they've set up camp just south of the keep, in the woods to the south. Thorn thinks we can make a big score.
Bless you. Interesting. Is there like a table in this joint that we
There
can
is.
sit at? All right.
Yeah. There's, like I said, there's just a simple bar there where he serves drinks, a door that leads to a couple of rooms, and 3 small circular tables. That's it.
Okay.
All right, so what do you guys do? Finally, Zil says, "Do you need a room, Rexus? I'm guessing you're here to stay the night."
Yep.
He goes, "It's on me." He gives you the finger point.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we just cleared out some cultists and we are beat to hell.
Goes,
We gotta go head out to
You went to the caves of chaos? What are you, nuts?
apparently.
There's crazy shit going on. I hear stories, you know. I hear everything that comes through here.
Hopefully it's getting better now.
Cultists here in this place.
Wait, what?
Bald head, black robes. Crazy guys.
Like right now?
Yeah. No, not right now.
Oh.
They were here weeks ago.
Rexus briefly wonders if that was one of the ones that he killed and ate. Well, hopefully we got them all. We're heading out northeast tomorrow. John, what's the name of the tree?
The Veil Tree.
The Veil Tree.
He goes,
We're heading out north.
The Veil Tree. It's in the bogs to the north. Careful, dangerous place.
Well, we need to go get leaves from the tree to help her. I'll point over at Kadilyn.
Yes, hello.
She got she got cursed. She got cursed in the Caves of Chaos.
And he looks over. He goes, "Yeah, you did." He goes, "Is that your actual color? What kind of elf are you?"
I'm not an elf at all. I'm an Eladrin.
You look like an elf. Well, all right. He goes, Eladrin. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. There you go.
Yeah. From the Moonshay Isles.
He goes, "Well, hey, welcome to the Scale Brew."
All right.
Yeah, let's see if we can't put some meat on her bones.
Looks like
I
she's
had some
losing
nuts.
meat.
Yeah. Did you say you had a room?
We do.
It's
Right.
Right in the back over there.
Right. I'm gonna go retire to it. And I'm gonna grab my stuff and go in there. And if I could,
He goes, "Hey, Rexus. They were looking for something called the Temple of the Shrouded Serpent. I don't know what that means, but if you dealt with them, it may mean something to you. It's
At a
supposedly
game.
someplace
Does that
in the
mean
swamp."
anything to me?
No, I don't think you would know what that is.
Alright. I mean, considering the cultists and their stargates and all this other stuff going on, Fenian seems to be in the know about that. If Fenian's not there at the moment, I will tell Fenian and see if he recognizes the Temple of the Serpent.
Yeah, I probably would be there with the rest of you.
Yeah, give me a history check, Penny.
History. Clack.
No
that was almost
idea.
an 18.
What's that?
It was almost an 18. but
I
then
know, I know.
It went to a 4.
All right. Anything else before you guys take a long rest?
Probably not.
All right, no more scenes. It's a little crowded room. You can see Zilch has to come back there, put a couple of cots on the ground for you. It is hot, it is humid, and it smells of swamp. But it is a place to stay, and it is safe and dry.
And it is not inside the Caves of Chaos.
It is not inside the Caves of Chaos.
There's no headless things here.
For a while, I guess Kadilyn and Fenian have to face each other on their trance, as they do every time they go to sleep.
Hey, look,
Well,
she
actually,
reads her books, and I study my drugs.
I was gonna say, before doing that, as soon as she was like, I'm gonna go retire, she would set up at some kind of chair and table situation and start transposing one of her scrolls into her spellbook if possible. I need 6 hours though. 4 of it is part of the long rest. I don't know if I have enough time to squeeze in the other 2.
Well, you could probably do it out in the bar area. There's a table and chair there set up. The other 2 guys that were standing there, they give you sort of a look when you come and sit down. Everybody else goes to bed.
Well, what about Inky?
Just like,
Yeah.
Inky takes 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And you can see one of them gets over, and he comes over towards where you're at, and he looks at you like writing on the scroll. He goes, "So, you come here often?"
No.
He goes, "What's a pretty thing like you doing in a place like this?"
I'm gonna look up and rip the hood off and be like, do I look that pretty to you? Yeah, do I?
He goes, "Oh, sorry."
All right then. Move along.
And he goes, he walks out the door with his friend.
I go right back to.
His friend just pushes him.
Good luck with your big score later. Actually, oh yeah, John. As he's walking out, I'm gonna yell, "Good luck with your big score later."
And he turns around. He goes, "What do you know about that?"
I don't really know anything. Just what you were talking about. You should
He
really
puts
watch
his hand
how.
on his longsword.
Should watch how loudly you talk about such things if you don't want others to know about it.
And he looks around. He goes, "Listen, you want in?"
I have to keep writing, but you talk, I'll listen.
He goes, "Well, we got a camp just to the south, about 30 of us mercenaries." He goes, "There's a big shipment coming in. It's going to be weapons, gold, armor, all kinds of stuff coming into Camp Kesselharp. We're going to take it all, and we're going to make ourselves rich.
Who is transporting all of these weapons and gold and yada
Coming,
yada?
coming from the dwarves to the north.
Mithra Hall.
No, not Mithril
No,
Hall.
that's
Fuck. I was trying to draw on my Discord knowledge. Although Kadilyn's not super familiar
I don't
with
remember the one
area
that's
anyway,
that's
so.
north of this area. I just remember the Mithril Hall's like
Citadel
west.
and Bar.
Citadel and Bar.
He goes, coming from up there. He goes, it's going to be a hell of an opportunity.
You wouldn't happen to know why they're sending all of that weapon and supplies, do you?
He goes, I don't know. He goes, something has spooked the castle in there. I think it's
Probably.
all the stuff happening in the Caves of Chaos.
Probably, although that's been taken care of. Meaning the threat has been neutralized, defeated, terminated.
I'll be back.
Anyway.
The exchange is happening on the main road. There's going to be a few guards there, but I think we have enough to beat them. They're going to give them a bunch of gold. They're going to give them a bunch of weapons. And we're going to take it all. And he high-fives his friend.
Nice.
Nice.
Dude, bro. I'm assuming, John, I have a map of the area.
Huh?
Like probably
Yeah.
I would have been equipped with that.
Yeah.
With some circles.
Yeah.
Here, and I'll fold it to like this area of the map and be like, why don't you X marks the spot, as they
He goes,
say.
no. We're not playing that game. He goes, you want in, you got to come meet Thorn. Come to the camp.
Well, I do have a busy morning tomorrow trying to fix this situation.
Well, he says,
When-
and he puts a little circle. He goes, camp is there. It'll only be there tomorrow, so
Tomorrow
After
until how
that-
long?
I don't know. Whenever Thorn decides to move. We move every day.
And what's your name?
Jeremy?
Sorry, John.
No, she's not.
He says, Alden.
Alden.
I gotta make a note.
All right, well, I'll be in touch either way. Who knows, you might just randomly hear my voice in your head anytime.
Sketchy.
And he goes, you'd be real pretty if you just,
Yes, I know, all right? I touched an urn I wasn't supposed to. Get out of my sight. Just go.
He probably does leave.
You really thought I was pretty? All right. Anyway.
right,
And I will
so-
go back to writing.
We will go to the next morning. The next
Hang on,
morning
I
is
gotta do my drug thing.
do your drugs.
Yeah, at some point when I literally can't keep my eyes like open anymore, I'll go to the room and do my 4 hours.
I was investigating. I think I partially investigated that Green River water.
Oh yes.
Oh
yes.
yeah.
I don't think 9 is enough.
Probably not.
Yeah. It's definitely some kind of a poisonous water. That's what you can tell is toxic for sure. But it has some other magical properties that you haven't quite dug into yet.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go pee real quick, and I'll be right back.
Did I have enough time to learn a 3rd level?
Well, if it takes
I don't know.
6 hours.
It takes 6. 4. A long rest is 8, but 4 of it I have the time. So it was really like, did I have the 2 hours ahead of time?
I would think so. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. All right.
I would say so. All
Thanks, John. All right, you go pee.
right. I'll be right back.
Question is, what spell do I want to say I learned?
we're back.
All right. All right, so would you say cloudy, overcast day the next morning as you wake up? Ron, you got to stretch a little bit, chunky stretches as you stretch. Did you see a familiar little blob? I assume, right, Kadilyn?
Yeah, I mean, I would spend most of the night copying the spell scroll over, and then while they have breakfast, I would probably take the 10 minutes to get Inky back.
Okay, and so you
Yeah.
do. You finally get Inky back. Bloop, bloop, bloop. He comes
Oh,
up on your
God.
shoulder and he hits you in the face.
I don't think he would do that.
No, he wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he looks genuinely upset.
Darling, are you all right?
And he just sort of like, where does he have eyes? He does have eyes, right?
Yeah, he's got eyes. And
He
he
gives you like
has
a
little.
furrowed brow.
I didn't mean for you
And
to
then he
get killed.
points at you.
What?
And then he points over at the Fenian.
What?
I ain't do shit, dog.
If you're mad because I got you killed, that wasn't my intention at all. Trying to snap you out much faster.
And then you can see.
Oh, say he
kind
can't. He can write, right? He
slinks
can like
up.
use his.
He can write, yeah.
Oh,
He is ready.
I'll put a piece of blank parchment down. What do you want to say?
use your
And
words.
he just writes, "Dying, not fun."
Dying, not fun?
Yeah.
No, I suppose it's not. But look at me, I'm becoming undead, so how do you think I feel about that?
And he gives you sad eyes, and then he finally notices. By the way, when you wake up in the morning, it has gotten much, much worse. I mean, very much worse. You can see like her eyelids are starting to go back a little bit. Her eyes are starting to protrude. There's a lot of the skin on your face that's started to come off and on your body.
Alright, let's just not look at me right now. So
It's gotten much worse overnight.
my hands look more like just skeleton, like bones.
They're getting there, yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, you would say you're probably at least halfway to this transformation.
Alright, let's go get some leaves, please.
All right. You head off into the swamp.
Yeah.
Zilch sees you guys as you guys wake up, and he goes, "Hey, Rexus!" And he gives you the finger point again. And he goes, "Good seeing you, buddy. Hopefully we'll see you back here soon."
Yep, heading off. Hopefully we can. And I mean, Kadilyn probably has her hood way up there now. But...
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
The,
so much so you guys can't see my face.
By the way, Snickrit is just like in awe of everything around him. He doesn't say much.
Do we want to leave Snickrit with your friend Zilch here?
Why the fuck would we do that?
I don't know. We want to take him to the tree? Alright, that's fine.
Snickrit will stay
Oh.
with gods.
I also have to do something else.
Snickrit worship this one, and he points towards Rexus.
Yeah, well, I can't understand any of that. I will say to Zilch, I'll ask for just like, hey, any tips for heading out there? I've never been that way.
He goes, "Not much I can tell you. Murkmire Maw is a dangerous place. You got to watch out for the quicksand, watch out for the snakes. Some of the snakes can kill you on one bite." He goes, "Got to be careful. There's also some tree ants there, wisps." He goes, "Watch yourselves. Dangerous place."
Wait, I'm assuming there is like an alchemist
Lovely.
in town, right?
There is.
I wonder if there's any kind of like anti-venom or anything that we can buy before we head out.
You want to chat?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can ask Zilch too. Like if I'm familiar with who the like town herbalist is, I'll be like, oh, does
Gotta get
so
the
and so have
herbs.
like any anti-venom or anything in stock?
He goes, the potion guy will probably have things that will help you against poison, but they don't have something that automatically cures it. So basically it would be a potion that would give you resistance to poison.
Oh. Ounce of prevention, pound to cure. That sounds good.
A potion a day
Also,
keeps the doctor away.
he says Fenny, and he's just like, here, here.
Drugs.
Do I know that Sylvanus is the god of the elves?
I think so. I think you would know.
I mean, I do speak Elvish, and considering the elves are connected with nature and I hunt, I would think I would probably know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll say to Zilch, it's like they said that Sylvanus blessed that tree.
He goes, that's the rumor.
It's like, I don't know much about religion myself. Do you have any idea maybe if we could, like, appease the tree so we don't have to fight its guardians?
He goes,
Or
"I don't know."
something that would make it less likely to, you know.
He says, give it an offering, maybe? Do you have something that the God of the Elves would like?
I don't know. Let me ask the elves.
Dog, I don't worship Sylvanus. I'm not from around here.
I don't worship any deity.
You want to do a religion check, somebody?
I mean, I'll do one. It won't be good, but I'll do it.
Well, I was gonna say Rexus will be like, you have books? Is there anything about Sylvanus in the book? What is he like?
I got a +3 on
Sylvanus is the
religion.
god of like nature and the wild and things like that.
What's a 20 get me, John?
Yeah, you probably know the most about Sylvanus than anybody. She's god of the nature, god of like
Books to the rescue.
Sylvanus is a guy.
yeah, he is the
Yeah.
god of the wild and nature and all these things, mostly a druidic god. Like offerings, I mean, there are probably some rituals you could do with like flowers and things like that you could try that you might know about with a 20. But other than that, you're not sure what Sylvanus would want.
I say the only thing Rexus is gonna know is offering like kills and stuff up to deities.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I know
Well-
elves aren't always necessarily big on that kind of stuff, so.
Right. I also rolled John to see how many charges I got back on my wand, so that's what that D6 is for. I'm keeping track of that. Hopefully I
Thank
won't
you.
use it.
Did you
Oh, I
roll
don't
your
know.
portents?
Of course I did. They were private though, because only I know what I get.
Only you can prevent forest fires.
Exactly. All right, so let's just move really fast because my
Yeah.
fake is almost gone.
Yeah, it's getting pretty
All
bad.
right. Well, we'll.
Can I have like inky cover my
Do it.
face?
Ink mask.
You can.
do
You
like
can get like a
the
scarf or something.
Yeah.
you know.
Just
well, like
Yeah.
don't look. Just don't
Phantom of
look.
the Opera kind of thing.
Yeah.
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 I'm hideous.
Yes. I am.
Yeah. Can we swing by the herbalist and get some like
Yep. So without
whatever
like
Zilch
in
recommended?
the whole thing, usually these things go for about 20 gold apiece. If you want to get resistance to poison for the next like 8 hours.
All right, sounds good. We'll take 4.
All right, 100 gold.
I'll take 20.
I
No,
don't want
4
that.
times is that's
80.
80.
Gold. Sorry,
80.
Jeez.
I was getting
Man,
one
these
for
You pay
lizard folk
more,
really
the
do
more you
try to
get.
rip you off.
Oh, wait a minute. What about Snickrit? Snickrit would like one.
He hasn't earned his stripes yet.
No. Yeah.
And he goes, fine. Snickrit go anyhow. Snickrit protected by God. He points towards Rexus. Dragon God.
I would say I don't know what he's talking about. I'll just give him kind of a little wave. All right, I'll pay for the potions. So.
His god is a dragon god. He reigns.
All right, so I took 80 off my gold.
All right.
And
you
now
look
we
less.
have
Your token
whatever
looks
those
less
potions are.
gold.
So
All right.
You said what?
No,
Do you take them immediately?
your token is like your old picture.
I would think we would get like to the area where we know it starts to become dangerous and then drink them.
So you guys head
Also,
out
take a long rest.
toward the swamp.
Oh yeah,
Let me change music
Yeah.
a little bit.
thought I did.
As soon as we set out and start to get to the swamp, I would cast mage armor. I already did it though. But I would wait a little bit till I cast it, till we got into it, because it only lasts for 8 hours.
Take my usual drug combination.
Oh, it disappeared though because I re-imported my spells. So hold on, let me cast that shit.
Also, I don't have my Rite of Flame.
Mage armor.
So you have to go off of the path now to find out where this place is. So in a lot of places, the water is up to your knees that you have to traverse through. I'm assuming Rexus leads the way, and you can see
Yeah.
Snickrit goes, Snickrit no like, Snickrit no like.
Well, if Snickrit wants to ride on, I would say if we're heading through areas that would be too deep for him. I mean, if he wants to like ride on my back or something, he can do that.
Meanwhile, Ron is like,
Same thing with Ron, because if we get into an area that's deep, he's gonna sink like a stone. So
I give Ron uppies.
It's funny you mention that because there's no room for Snicker because I'm already on your back. Like, it's too deep. 'Cause up to your
wait, can it be
knees
like
is, like, up to my
piggybackception?
shoulders.
Like you're on Rexus and Snickert's on you?
Probably.
Just keep building.
I think we're probably just holding each other.
Pole.
Yeah.
Piggybackception.
So
Anyway.
as you sort of trudge your way through this a little bit, let's see. You finally get to an area where it's sort of flat and even, and Kadilyn, you can see she immediately steps forward, and just the ground just sort of sucks her down as it gives away underneath you.
Hold on,
I was
though.
about to say, is this beyond
Kadilyn
the point that
prepared for
we
this.
would have?
As soon as that starts to happen, John, I would like to cast.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I prepared. We were going to a swamp, so
Fuck you,
I
Earth.
would cast it and just kind of whoop, like.
Yeah, she starts to get sucked down as the ground beneath you gives away, and then you can see that she does something with her hands, and it actually lifts her up and puts her forward.
I was hoping it was going to turn from like gooey Earth to like solid Earth and her get trapped in it.
She'd be stuck.
Yeah.
Forever.
We throw rocks at her.
Yeah. As you continue on a little bit, the canopy gets kind of darker and darker as you get into the Murkmire Maw.
Yeah, we drink our potions.
You drink your potions.
Yes.
You see little
I
dots.
found potion of poison resistance. I just clicked on it. It just says you gain resistance to poison type for 1 hour. Is that the right one, John?
Yes.
Okay.
I will wait until something actually stops dealing poison to us.
Well, no, he said it would last for 8 hours.
Oh, it lasts for 8 hours?
As you kind of are trudging through the swamp, you look around a little bit, and you see these little dots of light start to appear.
Oh, fuck.
The different colors.
About will-o-wisps, so I'm assuming we're going to be on guard.
Well, they're so pretty, though. They come in all the colors.
Shut up! That's how they get you.
I got
and you can see one of them comes forward, and it sort of has this glimmering, kind of this soft, warm, golden glow as it sort of shimmers up, and it looks around towards you, and it says, "What is it you seek?"
Wait, they talk?
Is it talking in common?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to step forward.
And another one that seems to have a like a greenish light to it. It says, "It's the glimmer. Don't speak to them."
Glimmer, if that is your name. I'm just going to be honest. We seek the tree because I am currently becoming undead, which is unnatural, and so
And
we are trying to stop it.
another one that has like actually flickers with like a blue light. It's like this constant
Try
flickering that happens.
reverse the curse.
It says, "Are you looking for the veil tree?"
Yes, that would be the one.
And you can see another one that actually glows like a bright white light, almost looks like a star when it comes over towards you, and it sort of just glows this in and out. It says, "The tree is beyond us, in the center of the bog."
Oh. Would you be so kind to let us pass?
You shall not pass.
And they look around you. Give me a persuasion check, Kadilyn.
Okay. I thought it was gonna be a 14.
And then the Glimmer, she gives a warm glow. She goes, "Only the worthy may pass."
How does one be worthy?
And you can see they sort of like make a kind of a little pathway, and they go out of the way. And there are these two gigantic swamp trees that are kind of straight ahead of you, probably a good 60, 70 feet. And you got to kind of walk through the water, kind of like as you see it here, to get to them. And they say, "Speak to the ancients."
Okay.
All right, hey ho, let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Right.
So you sort of trudge into the water and around some of the swamp here. You finally get to these two big trees, and one of them sort of wakes up and a face appears on the tree, and the other one, which has like bigger, longer branches, also gets a face, but it has eyelashes to it.
Well, that's fun.
And the big old tree looks down at you, and he goes, "You seek the veil tree?"
This is your rodeo, Kadilyn. Yeah.
Why should I let you have access to the veil tree?
Because we were told that it could stop this curse of undeath that has been placed upon me. And undead is very unnatural and very against, I think, the things that Sylvanus stood for. I don't think he would want someone who's alive to become undead.
You can see the other one next to him, and the tree that's next to him. She says to you, she goes, "I see it in you." And she
Yes,
can
I
see
have a
that
curse.
the brand. No, something else.
Well, yes, literally my skin is peeling off, so a lot of people are seeing a lot of things that are supposed to be inside me, like my organs and bones.
And the other tree looks at you, and he says, "Answer me a riddle."
Oh, God.
He goes, "I cannot be seen, but I can be felt. I hold no weight, yet my impact is dealt. I am given freely, yet cherished as gold. I warm the heart, though I am not cold. What am I?"
Blanket.
The sun.
My
Are you-
butt.
Say it one more time, because I think Gary's right.
Or light in general.
Yeah. Can you say it one more time, John? I'm sorry.
Yay!
Or there. Well, no, because I cannot be seen. You can see the sun.
It might be love.
I was literally just gonna say that. Damn it.
Literally, I imagine all three of them behind me going,
Love.
Kadilyn, and she's like, "What is that? That's foreign
Show
to
me
I don't
potato
know."
salad.
Yeah, show me potatoes. Old school, like season 1 Family Guy. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Show me potato salad. And he's like, we're just gonna go.
Ooh, sorry.
He's asking you.
I was
I
about
mean,
to say, Rex.
I was gonna
Rexus
say,
is
we
not
kinda-
bright. He's just gonna be staring, watching the trees' faces move.
I mean, that's the only thing I can kind of think. Is it love?
And they look down at you and they say, "Have you ever loved before?"
No.
You're barking up the wrong tree here, dog.
Does
Yeah.
herself count?
Yeah, does myself count?
And he goes,
Actually,
"No."
You love
And he
Inky.
shakes his head.
I do like my familiar here. He's
Oh, like
quite fond of him.
He
I'm
goes,
fond of him.
"Because you have never loved,
we're gonna kill you right now.
I will
No.
let you pass, but you must let us cast a spell on you."
Oh my god.
What kind of spell do you want to cast on me, Mr. Tree? Are these
Actually-
treants?
These are treants. Oh, yeah, some kind
Oh.
of treants. Yeah.
Some kind of treant? Okay.
Yeah.
I've loved. Can I pass?
They say
I need
There
these
is-
3 to come with me.
there is a dragon who has taken up refuge in the swamp near an old tower.
Pull my sword out.
Remove
Calm
the
down.
dragon from this area. I will give you access to the tree.
We have to fight the dragon first? I can't kill myself first and then we go do it?
No.
Can I give me an IOU?
Alright, I don't...
I can let you have access to the tree, but you must let me cast the spell to give you this quest. Basically, he's going to Gias you.
Oh, shit.
He's gonna what?
He's gonna cast Gias on me.
She will
What's-
be compelled to complete the task.
Yeah, I literally...
I've never heard that before.
It's a level 5 spell, I do believe. It's pretty... Yep, it's a level 5 spell. It's
Just
pretty
counterspell
strong.
that shit.
Yeah.
I could counterspell it, but I think he would know that I counterspelled it, and then I don't think he would take that very kindly.
I was about to
so-
say, and he would just be like, seriously?
Alright, so I'm not trying to get out of this because I do want access to the tree. But
Oh,
I
that's really
don't
good.
think
That's really
I'm
good.
I don't think we're strong
Alright,
enough
Gary.
to fight a dragon.
He
I mean,
goes,
we got
I-
our-
She
we got our asses
she knows
kicked by
all
wyverns.
about dragons. She wrote a
I
paper.
do. I wrote a paper on the difference between wyverns, worms,
would
drakes,
you
and
like to
dragons.
ask them about the
I
dragon?
immediately start snoring.
What was that, John?
Like to ask them about the dragon? They know some stuff about it.
I mean, yes, give me all the information that you can.
His home
I-
address.
Its color is black.
Great. So
It
it
is-
spits acid.
It is not large. It is a youngling.
Oh. It's like a baby?
Not a baby, but a youngling. But it
It's
will
like
grow.
a young black dragon?
It'll grow into a large one.
Oh, God.
You must kill it in
Um,
its youth.
I would say it
To
is a
secure the
it is
future.
a middle school aged black dragon. It is mean
The
as hell.
teenage dragon.
My life is a teenage dragon. What?
Ah.
Gets legendary actions from angst.
Ugh.
I'm so upset.
He says,
But you'll let me have access to the tree first?
he goes, "Not while you have that on you." And he looks over towards you. "I sense an evil."
Yes, I'm cursed.
No, that's not it.
I don't understand. Oh, are you talking about the dagger?
Yeah.
It's not my dagger, but we didn't want it to fall into the wrong hands. We tried to give it away, actually, and the gentleman
He
didn't
goes-
want it.
Throw it into the swamp. The wisp will
Sure.
take care of it.
Oh, all right.
All right.
There, you take it. So
I don't want it. I'm telling you. You should
now
have seen
you
what
must let us cast the spell on you, and you will have access to the tree.
but I can go to the tree first.
Yes.
As long as
That
I've
makes
got.
sense because once he casts the spell on you, you're not going to be able to you're not going to be able
Yeah.
to back out of the quest. So
I
there's
mean,
no problem with letting
this
you
is
getting cured.
if this is the easiest way to do this, then sure.
You can see both of them concentrate and they cast a spell on you.
Yeah.
You feel compelled to find this dragon and kill it.
Yeah.
But if you
But I
don't
feel-
do it, after you get the leaves, you're going to start taking damage.
Shit. So I don't even have time to like go get cured and then come back and do it? I have
Lawyered.
to like get the leaves and then go fight the dragon?
Yep.
Great.
Fine print.
Yeah.
Gotta really read those contracts through.
I'm gonna look over my shoulder at Fenian and just glare at him because
Responsibilities.
it's your fault.
It's not my fault.
All right. So they both part.
It's a little your fault.
Beyond them is actually, you can see the canopy of the trees kind of opens up. There's a light that streams down. There's a small pool there, but it only comes up to about your ankles. The water is very different here too. It's almost like a clear blue. There is a tree there with a trunk that it looks like it's probably at least 10 foot around. It's pretty big. It's got these big, like huge, gigantic leaves that sort of hang over. These leaves have silver inlays in them. As you look around this little area, just getting close to this tree makes you feel warm and like satisfied. For a second, Rexus, you don't even feel your curse.
Oh.
Coming near it just gives everybody a sense of feeling of safety and warmth and kindness, which is probably not even normal for you, Kadilyn, either. You know,
I haven't felt like this since I was in front of my queen.
This must be how it feels like to have family that love you.
Damn.
And that's what the tree was talking about.
Maybe just said that out loud. Okay.
I mean, between not
between you and me and the backstory and everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you do? You go over there, cut a couple of branches off. All right.
He said 3 to 4. I'm grabbing 5 just in case
You do.
one gets damaged. I want to spare.
You do. And the tree almost like the leaves almost fall down to you, like they're presenting themselves to you.
Oh, wow. That's appreciated. Thank you.
And these are big. I mean, they're really big. So
Yeah.
so you cut off 5 veil leaves.
5 veil leaves. All right, I'll add that on my character sheet. Now let's go find a dragon.
All right.
We should roll them and smoke them first.
I was gonna say Kadilyn's like really gung ho about this dragon. Like wow,
You can see as you
magic's
come
powerful.
out, the 2 trees are there. They've moved out of the way. The wisps sort of come over and surround you, and the one tree looks down at you. He goes, "Follow the wisps," and you can see they start to take off through the swamp.
Oh, they're gonna lead us to. All right.
All right. So you guys start to head towards the swamp. Is there anything you want to say to the wisps on the way?
I don't think so.
So, being a wisp, what's that like?
The one you initially met, the one named Glimmer, she goes, "It's all right."
All right.
So does the dragon have like a special like place to attack or like a tickle button?
I was about to say, yeah, where we can find out like, do they know, are they leading us to its lair? Do we know how it usually fights?
The one called Sparkle comes over, and then it floats over by you as you're walking, Rexus. It's an old tower. It's been abandoned for centuries, and but now something's moved in there. And Glimmer says, "Yes, very dangerous, cursed place. Dwarves built the tower many years ago."
Hmm.
And then the really bright one, it comes over and kind of sits on your shoulder, Avron, a little bit, next to Chunky. He says, "Strong paladin you are." And then the swamp kind of parts a little bit, and you look off in the distance, and you see this tower. Not super tall, only about 20, 30 feet maybe up. There is sort of a mountain behind it, like a big hill that kind of rises up behind it. Hold on a second.
Does it look like a wizard's tower?
It looks like it might have been at one point.
Does it look like someone attempted to make a base camp in Valheim and then just said F the swamp and left?
Pretty much, yeah.
I know that
Okay.
feeling.
It's a reasonable approach.
John, can I rack my brain to try to remember what I know about black dragon?
Yeah, I think you would know that they spit acid. Even
Oh,
the young
okay.
ones are pretty strong.
Okay. This is not going to be easy, everybody.
Yeah. So looking over here, you can see where the tower is. You don't see the dragon though. There is some old wreckage over here. And over here, there's some more wreckage. This has been here for a very long time. What would you guys like to do? Snickeret says, Snickeret don't like this. No, no, no.
It's all right.
Nobody asked you,
Because the Snickeret like dragons, though. Why not make friends?
Is this like a cage over here?
It looks like it used to be.
Oh, it's all like
It's broken
Yeah.
now.
busted and beat up. All right.
Does anyone speak dragon?
You bet.
Yes.
That, I would say that's how they're
How
able
we-
to talk with
How we
Snickeret.
literally talk to the kobold. And you can't.
Yeah, there appears to be a door, a broken door.
I would say
over
you
here.
can always tell Snickeret there's only one room. There's only room for one god in these parts.
I
Yep.
absolutely would tell him.
All right. I guess we should stealthily approach the door. And look in this
Probably.
tower. There might be something useful in
Okay.
it.
Stealth checks.
Wow, Ron, your dice just totally hit mine and
Not on
Fucked
my
it up.
side.
holy shit, 24s from
Wow.
Yeah.
those two.
What's the average?
Boy.
Kadilyn's making too much noise prestidigitating her robes every 10
15.75.
feet.
Not too bad. Yeah, you can see Kadilyn. She almost steps on a branch, but Fenning is just points, and she lifts her leg and it manages to avoid it.
That's all right. I'm mentally, like telepathically, telling Inky all the stuff he missed over the last like 2 days.
And
That's
he's
why.
like nodding. All right,
Yeah.
you guys get right about here when you see something flies out of the top of this tower.
Of course,
and
John
over this way,
like totally beat our stealth check, even when it's good.
and it lands on the ground in front of you guys. It looks up, and you can see Snickeret goes, "My lord!"
Oh, he's so easily persuaded.
And then it looks over towards you, and it goes, "What brings you to my lair, Snacks?"
Now, technically, the trees just don't want him to live here, right?
Pretty much.
Exactly. I think they
Yeah.
just don't want him here.
We're just here to evict you, dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
You have 30
Well, I was
days to
about to
leave.
say
gonna-
because Black Dragon's presence in like a swamp, they actually start to like poison and like corrupt the
But
place.
I don't think
so
that's
that would
until they're older.
so that's probably why the treants want it gone, because the longer it stays here, it's gonna start messing stuff up.
I know dragons are usually like very prideful and have egos, so I'm gonna bow to it. And then I'm gonna
It runs up
stand,
there and bows to.
yeah, worship the ground he walks on. I'm going to then just say in Draconic and say, the treants and creatures of this swamp would prefer if you would, find another home. And so we thought we would just come
Why
and
not?
kindly ask you.
Why not? Give me a persuasion check.
Now I
With,
could-
with disadvantage, though.
with disadvantage. What?
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one. I mean, this dragon is not going to leave just because you asked.
I mean, it doesn't have to be tough, John,
Yeah, but
because
she bowed and everything.
I did bow and everything.
John, spare the dying. Do I cast that now or after it eats her?
I'm afraid though, if I use one of my portent rolls, you're just gonna say it.
Well, you can use a portent roll, but you're still going to roll the other dice too. What did you?
No,
oh,
it negates advantage and disadvantage. Because
Oh,
it's basically just saying like no matter if you rolled it at advantage or
I'm
this
telling
is
you,
what you roll.
it's
Like
got
this
to
is what
be
you roll.
really high. So if you
The
want to
one
use,
was. The one was.
Like a
Let her roll.
25.
Well, see, my persuasion is not very high, so that's why I mean the ability, what I rolled plus my thing is not going to be. It would be over 20, but it wouldn't be 25. I
I'm
just
gonna get
hate
my
the idea of
cantrip ready.
wasting it. I have a feeling it would be a waste.
it says speak.
All right, fine. I'm going to use my locust / portent die. I rolled a 19.
So you rolled a 19. What's that
I
total?
21
All right.
on persuasion. Oh, it's a mystery. We can't even see.
He's counting all the pluses the dragon gives.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it's not enough.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
John was like, "You're fighting a fucking dragon."
If I'd rolled really low, it would have been enough, but it's not enough. And then finally, Snickrit says, "No, Snickrit, take care of this."
Oh
And he
God.
goes to
It's
push
gonna-
you back.
all right,
You
sure.
let him go and talk to the dragon?
Yeah, go talk to the
You know
dragon,
what?
Snickrit. See what
Fine,
happens.
All right. He goes, stands in front of the dragon.
You're
And he
moving,
goes-
Inky.
That's Inky.
Get back here, Inky.
And he goes, "Oh Lord, Snickrit, love you, dragon." And he gets down on his hands and knees and he bows. Let's roll initiative.
Jesus.
Oh wait, hold on. I think I gotta do twice. Hold on.
I was about to say, I can't understand Draconic, but I can understand body language. I'm just gonna shake my head.
I
Flaky
can understand
follower.
groveling.
Flaky follower.
Well,
Down by the river.
by the Snicket.
By the gosh slab.
By the gosh lab.
All right, Kadilyn, you can see this thing. It starts to go for. Looks like it's going to eat Snickrit, or at least,
No.
yeah.
I told you he wasn't going to last a session.
Well, we can't have
Um,
anything nice.
It's on the ground, or was it hovering?
Right now, it's on the ground. Yeah.
Right now, it's on the ground. All right. I don't. All right. Might as well. Bam. Dexterity saving throw from the dragon. Ooh, that's a fail.
13.
That's a fail.
Oh, nice.
My DC is a 15.
So you can see the dragon just gets caught up in this web.
Yeah. Hopefully it can't quite get him. I'm gonna move back. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, sure, right there.
Alright.
And Inky will help Fanny on his turn. That's it. I don't have any bonus actions.
Okay. It is Fenian's turn. You're up.
All right. We start off right. Give me my burning blade. I didn't want to burn the forest down, which is why I didn't start with this. And then splam. Yay, only a goddamn point of damage.
Yeah, not bad. It's a nick.
It's good. And so...
It's a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound. I am
Oh,
going
and John, I keep doing this wrong technically. I'm sorry. He would make that roll on his turn. So for right now, all these rolls are just
for
normal
the web.
attacks.
It's not until he starts his turn.
Yeah. So that 13 would be when he starts his turn, he would be restrained. So he's not quite restrained yet. I don't want everyone to start attacking him with advantage.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like he would roll on his turn if he's
Yeah.
restrained in it, not when I cast it.
I
So
gotcha.
Fenny, your first attack will be at advantage because of Inky, but then the rest are going to be normal.
You betcha.
And Rexus too. Normal attacks.
All right.
And
Sorry. We did that before too.
What?
24 for 14.
Why do I have multiple? Alright, whatever. Alright, double hit.
So 14 points of damage, 4 of which is fire, if that matters.
Yep.
Then attack 2. 22
And
for another 14.
also hit. Very nice.
Holy shit.
Yeah. You like stab into it, into his shoulder and neck area.
I'm
You
a
can see it
blender.
roll.
It is all I do.
Rexus, you're up.
All right. I am going to go Hangry Boy. And I think I'm going to focus on claws. And I am going to come over here. Boop. And start trying to slash this guy. Oh wait, can you also give me rage?
Oh yeah, that's right. I always forget. Come on.
Yay!
Oh, we're all raging.
Oh shit.
Ah,
I had everybody selected.
undead rage.
Let me just do the one. Hold on. Okay, there we go.
Okay,
Now
so then just add 2 to that damage, so it'd be 6 damage.
Okay.
You dead?
Not dead yet.
Okay, well then I'll
Not
slash
dead
him again.
yet.
You will be soon. Oh,
Nice,
crit motherfucker!
Another 14. Wow. You guys are doing some serious damage this thing.
And third claw attack.
That will miss.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
and that's me.
Right, so now the dragon would fail its dexterity
Jesus.
saving throw. Holy shit, that's music.
Too loud. What the hell is that? Oh my god.
However, as per the spell's description, he can use his action to try to get out of the web, but then that's his action.
Oh, that's not his action. It is his turn now.
Yeah, he be restrained
Um,
unless he wants to. What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh, it's a line. Ooh, poor.
I think that just misses you, Kadilyn.
Where's the line? I don't see the line.
I imagine, yeah.
Oh yeah, that does just miss me. I am definitely outside of that square. Oh, Snickert's toast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I might be toast too.
How
Yeah,
much,
he
how much
would- he would-
health do you have?
I have 39.
Let me see. He might not go over. Let's make this roll. Yeah, it's gonna be you and Snickret. I'm sorry. All right. Ron and Snickret both need to give me dexterity saving throws.
You're gonna give us the cutest kobold that ever was and then kill him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ron, you take
that was a freaking
47.
19, and it like rocked.
It's good knowing you guys.
And Snickret also takes 47, which unfortunately kills Snickret outright.
Just a couple of skeletons laying on the ground.
Ron, you're still alive though. You're down. And this just misses you as the acid lands at your feet. That is the end of his turn. Ron, death saving throw.
Yay!
All right, one save.
You just killed Snickret just like that.
I know. I didn't think it was gonna happen like that, but unfortunately, Kadilyn, you're up.
Dragons do be like that.
All right. I'm going to run up 5, 20. And I know it'll cost an action, but I will take a healing potion and glug it down Ron's throat.
All right.
I'm not dead yet.
You get 6.
I assume I'm still on the ground.
Yes, you're on your back.
I'm pretty badly melted
Yes.
Yeah.
and smell horrible.
Yes.
Probably.
I would say you
You're
smell
still
like
steaming
stomach
from
acid.
the acid.
Ugh.
Yeah. All right, Fanny, you're up.
I'm backing
Alright.
away then. I don't wanna
Well, that was a
be
fun
near
display.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're gonna take
You can
some
see
more
Snickret, as he gets melted, he's going, no! And he just melts.
Oh.
Does he
I'll
does he
get
do
you,
the
my
wicked
pretty.
witch of the,
Wait.
I would say the wicked witch of the rest.
You wait a fucking minute, John. That was all. Oh, that was acid damage, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I was hoping.
Yeah, I was about to say we got the poison resist potions, but this guy's doing
Oh my
acid.
God.
Because I whispered to John, I gave Snickret my poison resistance.
It does no good here.
Yeah, some
I try and do
different
something
damage,
nice, and yeah.
but now he's dead. Now he's dead, and you're out 20 gold.
You never really came across the snakes.
Yeah.
That's what we get for planning.
That's what we get for planning.
I said we
Well,
should've
if
left
we
them
wouldn't,
with,
if we
I
wouldn't
said
have
we
bought
should've
them,
left
then
them.
then John would have been like, "Oh yeah," and a bunch of puff adders come out of the swamp and,
Pretty much.
and bite you in the groin, and then we'll be like, "Oh shit, we're taking poison damage."
Is Inky
It's a
helping me?
roll. Huh?
Is Inky
So-
helping me or no?
Is he? I
Damn it.
don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. With Inky's support. Nat 20, bitch. For
Oh,
15.
wow, nice. Another 15 points of
Ooh.
damage.
Then. Oh.
Oh, actually, you
almost.
have advantage regardless because he didn't.
Oh, do
He's
I?
um.
Is he restrained?
He's restrained.
That's
and
right,
He didn't
he's
free himself.
restrained.
So you have advantage regardless.
17.
17 just misses.
Fuck.
Oof.
Ooh, I don't like that.
That would've
Rex,
been
it's
bad
your-
Not
damage.
either.
Well, thank goodness he's webbed at the moment.
Yeah, you guys. Everybody has advantage, and he has.
All right.
disadvantage.
Well, in that case, advantage on claws. No, advantage on claws.
That'll miss too.
Son of a bitch,
Ooh.
and advantage on claws. There we go.
That will hit. All right, anything else?
No, I guess not.
All right. Let's see if he gets his breath back. He does not.
Thank goodness.
Good.
I think he's going to take this action to try to break out. It's a strength saving throw, right?
It's a.
Or ability check?
It's one or the other. Strength check.
Ooh, he
Failed.
does not get out. That's his
Hell
action
yeah.
too.
Fails.
All right.
Damn.
Hit him.
So yeah, he lost
Run,
his action
Yes.
and
I guess half my movement to get up, right? And I only have 25 feet of movement.
Yep.
All right. Well, shit, man. Where's my ruler? So I guess 25. I only have 12 and a half feet of movement.
That's fine. You can get there.
All right. I'm gonna come next to Sexy Rexy. And
you have advantage.
Yeah, I was debating if I should do bless. We seem to be. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna attack this stupid thing. Items. Where's my items?
New item.
That's right. You can hit it with your new sword.
Gotta
Yeah.
break it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It is
Right.
non-magical, if that
That's
matters.
fine. It doesn't matter with this guy.
I assume this is calculating the extra +1 in the damage.
It's only to hit.
Oh, I think. Okay, I might have to.
1d8 plus.
2.
Yeah, it should be +1 to hit, but your damage is regular
Yeah.
because it's masterwork. It's not magical.
What
What was it? Your strength? Your strength's only +2.
I believe my
Yeah.
strength is +2. Yeah.
Oh.
You can always
so I-
smite it.
He took a beat instead
I
of.
I can, but I'm going to not. Just because I only have so many spell slots, you know. Oh Jesus.
That won't miss.
Oof.
Snickrat is dead. Kadilyn.
Yes, all right. I will.
Actually,
Oh wait, that should have been with advantage. Sorry. What do I press, Gary?
Just click. There's an arrow if you hover over the attack roll.
Yeah. Yeah, like it points up, and you can press it, and it'll.
Even
Yeah.
worse.
That won't miss.
I miss with the ray of.
It hits him, but his scales are so tough.
John, I forgot to do my my potion of healing. I can drink that as a bonus action, right?
You can, yeah.
All right, yeah, because I was gonna do that.
Penny, you're up.
Yay! I'm going to assume it's a given
Alright.
that Inky is helping me.
You,
Well,
still,
he's
you have
restrained
advantage,
anyhow.
but he's still restrained.
Oh, yeah, it
so
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we gotta hit him as much as possible while he's still restrained.
26
Yeah.
or 16.
yeah.
Why won't you die?
Yeah.
And that will
Fuck.
miss.
Why won't you just die?
Rexus, you're up.
Come on, Rexus.
Oh,
Goes
come
Dario.
on, come on, come on.
I will
18.
hit. I will hit.
All right. And number 2.
I will also hit.
And number 3.
Nice. Nice.
I will also hit. Nice.
And I think because the thing is, he's gonna try to do his breath weapon to get as many of us. So I think we should stay spread around him.
Yeah, I was trying to.
So I'm gonna.
Just
So
gonna
we're
inch
not-
away from Ron, who's already gotten
Yeah.
blasted.
He's
in the
just
face.
struggling on this web that's over him, roaring, bleeding now.
Yeah.
It's
So
his
I'll
turn.
just switch. Yeah. I'll just move over.
Let's see if he gets his breath back. No, he does not. All right, he's gonna bite and claw.
Disadvantage.
Oh, that's right. He does have disadvantage. I'm gonna try to get out again.
All right.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
And does he have movement after that?
I assume so. Yeah, he can move.
He's going to take to the air. Everyone will get an opportunity attack.
You bet your ass I will.
Hell yeah.
Not with advantage, all right?
No.
No, because he's
And-
not restrained anymore.
He will go 40 feet
Shit.
up. Miss.
Oh my god. You guys.
Miss. And he just
It was
sort of
almost,
flaps his wings
it was
and just
almost an
flies.
11 on the die.
straight up in the
Not,
air.
it still would have missed, but it was almost an 11 on the die.
Ron, you're up.
He's got a freaking high AC.
All right, so how high up is he?
40 feet.
40.
Oh, it says it. Duh. I'm gonna cast Bless on me and Fenian and Rex's.
The Muppet.
Buff it real good.
Anything else?
No, I think that's an action, so no.
All right. Top of the order, Kadilyn.
Yeah. Well, might as well flex, right? He's 40 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm just
I
gonna.
mean, we're fighting a dragon. Bring out the big guns.
I'm just gonna rear my hands back, and this ball of fire forms in between, and then it grows a little bigger and a little bigger, and then I just whoosh up in the air. Dexterity saving throw, please.
Fireball.
You
I mean-
cast fireball. This is your
Yep.
first fireball.
This is my first
That's
fireball.
amazing. That's very
I just learned
exciting.
it
Like,
last
fireworks. You just
I
shoot
just
up in
learned
the
it
sky.
last night. I mean, I'm gonna put it here, but they're not caught in it because
It's like a
up.
nuclear blast.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
up.
Oh fuck.
Oh, he does make the
So
saving throw. Ooh,
he takes
nice.
half. He takes 15 or
Yeah.
14, however you do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his
Whether you round up
resistances
or
should
down.
be acid.
Yeah, you can see he just it happens, and he just sort of goes out of the way. He gets burnt on the side. He growls. He looks very hurt.
Which side do you get burnt on his tickle side or his other side?
It's the other side, Fenian, what would you like to do?
40 feet up?
Yep.
Fireball.
Oh, you know what? The web should still be there. I deleted that by accident. Fuck. All right, hold on. I'll fix it.
I don't know if there's much that I can do, really.
Don't you have any ranged?
What's the matter, melee fighter?
You shut up. Shut up.
Matter can't hit me now, can you?
I do one thing well. You took it away from me.
How does it feel, huh?
I'm gonna use my light crossbow and do a single attack since.
What? Crossbow.
It's gonna miss.
14 will miss. It tanks off of his hard scales. Rexus, you're up.
Well, I mean, I'm a hunter, so that's why I carry a short bow, but this is also one of the other reasons I carry a short bow. Because short bow range is 8320, javelin is only 3120, so. Alright, so I should be able to shoot my short bow twice, correct? Because of extra attack?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Is
Short
this
bow.
because it doesn't have the loading, right? So my extra attack counts on that?
Yeah, I believe so.
Katie?
What?
Well, you're the one that brought it up the other week, and
No,
I'm using
only-
a short bow. So
only
I should be able
crossbows
to
have
do my
loading
extra
property.
attack, right? Because it doesn't have the
Yeah.
loading property?
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't have
Yeah.
to reload.
Only
Good, because I
crossbow.
gotta use my dex to hit with my bow, and I need all the extra rolls I can get.
Yeah, no. Only the crossbow
Alright.
has the loading property. And we had to walk that back a little bit.
Ooh! I'll
Very
take garbage for
very
damage.
Oh, very nice. 3 points of damage.
Yep, and I shoot him again.
Okay.
And I'll do it again.
And I missed.
And that will miss.
I fired.
So you get one arrow, makes finds purchase. And then it's the dragon's turn.
I
Let's
missed both
see.
times.
If he gets his breath back. Oh, he does not.
You can use his action to
Nerd.
die.
Thank frickin' goodness.
10. Um, 15, 20,
What the fuck are you
25,
doing?
30.
What are you doing?
Well, you did shoot
I didn't
him
do
with a
anything.
fireball.
I didn't
You
do
lit
anything.
his tickle spot on fire.
I didn't do anything. I'm just a little wizard.
I was gonna say he knows how dangerous magic
I'm
users
just a
are.
little wizard.
All right, it's going to bite you.
No.
It'll hit
No.
for 23 damage.
No.
It's like all of her hit points.
Okay, it's not all of my hit points, but it's a lot.
It will claw you.
Shield.
All right, which will miss. And
How
another
come I
claw.
can't? Oh wait, hold on.
Does that one hit with a?
It does. I'm down.
All right.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I just fucked up because I was clicking too much. Hold on. First I
You
took
can hear
that.
me. He says.
Oh my
"Nasty
god! Literally,
wizards."
I literally had 9 hit points, so I'm like
Oh,
literally at
jeez.
0. So.
All right, it is on the ground though. Ron, you're up.
Yeah.
Now. Oh, and now my web would
Web.
disappear. Yeah, for sure.
Hook. Wait, whoop, shit.
Say I don't have anything. It's like Spare the Dying is a cantrip.
Yeah, you have to be right up in my grill to do that, and all I
Yeah.
do is stabilize. You know, I'm healing word or something.
Actually, is that that is a bonus action? Yeah.
Bonus action,
Paladin it up.
and it's range.
Yeah, I think when Ron is gonna like stick his sword in the ground and kind of give it like a quick prayer to Helm, like, Helm, I need your help. And all of a sudden, a fucking guiding bolt comes out
Ooh, nice.
and shoots that motherfucker.
And you hit him for 17 points of damage.
Yeah.
This thing is so
And
much brighter.
he's got the glitters on to give advantage on the
He is
next attack.
Glittery
You know what?
as fuck.
This is so much brighter. You can see this dragon. It's over Kadilyn. It's got its jaws out. It's like ready to like rip her head off and kill her. And then you put your sword down and you pray to Helm. This bolt of energy comes out, hits this thing in the side, goes through the dragon and out the other side. And you can see it just roars upward as it falls to the ground.
What?
Dead.
Oh shit!
Holy shit.
And then
Oh
I
shit.
run to Kadilyn. and
Oh
help her
my
out.
gosh.
That was enough
Go
to kill
Ron.
it.
I didn't realize that we did that much damage.
Didn't realize.
I've-
Bitch.
You guys do a lot of damage.
Ron has never used guiding bolt. Like, he doesn't even know where it came from. He
Yeah.
No, jeez, I thought this was going to go on longer. That's why I was like, yeah, advantage.
I am gonna help Kadilyn up.
Alright. You do.
I'm probably gonna do like a cure wounds on her. I think I can use one as like, one of one in the long rest. All right, yeah, I'm gonna cast that.
I was gonna say if cure wounds is part of just being a
That's yeah.
Alright.
halfling.
So your eyes flutter open to see the bright eyes and the bushy hair of Ron Trueberry.
Quick question, John. This dragon, you said it's like a young dragon.
Yes.
Hypothetically, if I was to cut his head off, how big is it?
I mean, it
Like,
would
could I
fit
wear
on-
it?
You could wear it for sure.
Okay. We'll figure that out.
It's
Like how much
gonna-
time it's gonna
Probably
take.
need to clean it first. Going to burn.
Oh shit! It's acid.
Actually,
yeah.
you might want to grab some of its dragon stuff as material components
Yeah.
for augury for next time.
Yeah. And you feel the spell released from you, Kadilyn, when you see the dead body with like a big hole in it. You're not even sure where that hole came from. But somebody did something very nasty to this dragon.
I'll tell her in excruciating detail what a hero I was.
Yeah. And Chunky acts it out on his shoulder. When he
Yeah,
said
yeah.
that.
Yes, I'm sure that was quite thrilling.
And you can see Inky runs over and like make sure you're okay, looks at you, and then sort of cuddles up into your neck.
Yes, I am all right for now.
But unfortunately, the corpse of poor dead Snickret is on the ground, which is
The
very
real
sad.
target of this combat.
What corpse? At this point, I think it's just like a.
Oh, so the question is
Where are you getting these?
Kadilyn's dagger
making
still
them.
there?
Oh my god, they're so good.
Dude, I love that so much.
Oh
my God.
Between AI and me,
I
I
look
am making it.
cute.
I am the
That
one.
is, that is awesome.
I look so cute.
He's making us stickers.
I want one.
You're just the DM. You don't get
I
anything.
know. I don't get anything. I don't get any cool stuff.
You get nothing.
Oh,
I
I
can't
love
redo
that.
Rexus's outline because it's bugging me that it's off center.
All right. So anyhow,
Oh, yeah, it's like off center.
I'm gonna prestidigitate myself clean because I'm bloody.
yeah,
I'm
you
a
do.
I'm a hungry desert skink boy.
Why did he go after me? All he did was throw a fireball at him.
I know. That was
Um,
great. We saw some great new abilities.
You
This
need
Yeah.
some
season.
consent to do that.
Yeah,
You said there was a tower
Right.
over here, right?
there is.
Like a dragon tower? Because I've never been in one.
It does seem to be where. Well, it doesn't. The dragon didn't build it, obviously, but that looks like where he was living.
I was gonna say I'm gonna go over and kind of just push my foot through whatever remains of Snickret. Is Kadilyn's dagger still in one piece?
Yeah, I would think the dagger's still okay.
Is it?
Yeah.
I was about
I'm
to
taking
say
my
I'll
dagger
kind
back.
of like pick it up and just hold it out to you so you can like prestidigitate it. And
Wash that
Yeah, I'm
acid
gonna make
off.
it pretty again and put it back in my inventory.
I was saying then I'm gonna use my own dagger to start freaking dressing. Well, I can't dress something that big, but start chopping off pieces of the dragon.
All right.
Do my hunter thing.
Yeah, you can do your hunter thing. Give me a survival check. Let's see how well you do it, just for
All right.
flavor.
Boo, boo, doo, boo, doo, 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 doo,
Yo,
doo.
save me some of them bones.
Not too bad. 15.
We're gonna make some dragon
15.
stew.
Yeah, good. Yeah, you're able to get like I would say a couple of weeks worth of rations out of this as well.
Hell yeah.
With the 15, as well as getting like some of the teeth and the bones, things like that. I mean, they're not super big. This is not a huge dragon, but it's
Yeah.
enough that you think you might be able to actually resell some of this stuff. And as well as taking the scales too and selling them to possibly a blacksmith.
Yeah.
Vom
So I got
Lax.
weaker rations and some scales and fangs.
All right. So, do you guys enter the tower over here?
Well,
I was gonna look into it. And
Yeah,
I was
assume
about
if-
to say, do we want to
especially
like?
if it looks like a wizard's tower. Yes.
I assume if there's a dragon in there, that nothing else is in there because the dragon would have eaten it. But
I check the door. Does the handle jiggle?
I mean, the door is ajar.
oh no,
I mean, it's
Jar?
actually,
The door is ajar? It's
That
not a
seems like
door?
that seems like a
I-
weird use of.
but it's a
space.
little
Okay.
bit open. Yeah.
I climb into the jar.
But there was a picture of a jar on it, so
well, that's weird. Did the dragon do that? Is it drawn by a dragon?
it might be, yes.
He just scratched it in with this one of his claws.
Let's go in. I'm on my way. Come on, Inky, let's go.
I was about to say, like, Fenny and I should probably
so opening the door, you
stay
can see
in the
there's-
front just in case.
There is sort of a second story to this. It's sort of all torn apart. On the second story, it looks like that's where the dragon was sort of sleeping and living. There's a set of stairs that goes up on the left-hand side. Looks very rickety and unstable.
But there's a second story.
There it is. But it's like half broken. You can almost see up into it. It's about 30 feet up, though. It's a little bit of a walk up the stairs.
I mean,
Um,
try and make my way up there. Oh, I'm dexterous.
Dragons usually have hordes. Does he have a horde?
You don't know. You haven't been to the second story yet.
Well, usually they keep their hordes on the first floor.
I was
The
about to
stairs
say we
look
should
rickety,
we should probably refer to the thesis writer.
Yes,
All right.
hello.
So you start to head up there. Give me a dexterity saving throw, Benny, and as one of the boards gives away underneath your feet.
You got it. Dex save. Hell yeah.
All right, 60. Oh, Dex is good. So, yeah, you managed to catch yourself, and you see up here on the second floor. There are bones strewn about up here, most of them humanoid. You can also see there is some gold and silver that's sort of just spread about the room. There are some other items probably taken off of people that this dragon has either killed or snatched or taken back here to be eaten. You can see there is a ring that looks to be in very good condition that's sitting on the floor. Also a bow, a long bow. Looks
Can I
elegant made.
can I follow Fenian up the stairs and start to cast detect magic as a ritual, please?
Yeah. I mean, you do. You're detecting magical items here.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take that longbow. 'Cause
Is
I'm
the
tired of
ring
this
magical?
Reload shit.
All right, so you're looking at the longbow, and it's carved, and it's got. You can see it's basically elven in design, and is an elven longbow. It's magical +1.
Hell
Oh.
yeah. No,
Is
I
the
have a
ring
viable
magical?
ranged thing.
The ring does appear to be magical.
What kind of school of magic am I getting off of the ring?
Oh
Don't
my.
you dare say necromancy.
I'll
Don't
tell
you?
you,
you
it's
know?
not necromancy.
All right, cool. That's good.
Yes, you're getting protection magic off of it.
Ooh.
Did the bones look like they walked here and then died, or did the dragon bring the bones here?
They probably brought the bones here.
Okay.
The only thing that looks dead here would be Kadilyn.
Thank
Makes
you.
sense.
Thank
That
you.
looks like it's dying, I guess. That walked here. Dead.
Thank you. 17 to investigate the upstairs and the down, the everything.
So you find about, I would say, hold on, let me look it up. All right, after collecting all the gold and silver together, you find 377 silver and 240 gold.
Wow.
Yeah, you find a little bit of a hoard. A ring of protection +1, and a longbow +1.
Ooh.
Ring of protection +1.
Uh-huh.
I mean, as the person with the lowest AC, that would be nice, but I understand I'm not a melee person. Somebody else wants to get it. How much gold? You said 240?
240 gold and 370 silver.
Well, 240 is 60 for everybody.
Nice.
That's what, silver?
No, that's the gold.
Oh.
Oh.
377 is the silver, which is 94 pieces of silver with a little left over.
All right, so 60 gold, 94 silver.
Yeah.
Wow.
We each get 6 copper.
You also see what appears to be a fanny pack.
Oh, the rock was here.
I try it on.
Try it on. You look in. You see darkness beyond.
Wait,
A fanny pack of holding?
A fanny pack of holding.
I love it.
But
The
it
best
is kind
type of holding.
yeah, it's kind of purplish. So
that's weird.
yeah, it's a weird little looking fanny pack. But-
Obviously, I'm going to spin around to the backside because that's where you keep your bag of holding. The ring of protection looks like +1 AC and saving throws.
No, +1. Yeah, is that what the ring of protection does?
That's what it comes up in the
I think
item.
so.
Yeah, I
SRD.
think so. +1 to saving throws and
I-
AC.
I think Fenian, you got a 17 AC. I mean,
Yeah,
I got a 21,
I
so
don't
I'm
need
good.
Yeah.
Actually, Rexus probably that would get her even with you.
And my AC is a 16.
Yeah, I mean that would get you at least to a 17 with Fenian, and it looks pretty. I assume dragons have fingers, right?
Yes.
Not for
because-
dragon.
All right. Are we ready to head back to the hermit and get Kadilyn cured?
Am I
Yes,
sensing anything else
please.
coming out of here?
No, that's it.
All right.
I would like to, I guess, while they're all doing all their nonsense, I don't know what's left of Snickerdoodle.
It was kind of a pile of goop. I pushed it with my foot, and
Yeah.
I found her dagger.
He
I'm gonna,
doesn't have much left of him.
No.
He looks pretty dead.
but he fought a good fight. I mean, even though he didn't last past the first round.
Well, he went over. He pledged allegiance to the enemy.
Yeah.
But he's
It's
stupid.
true.
I mean, you can't really blame a dumb
You could have
creature.
stopped him. I mean,
No, let's not get carried away, John.
you guys could have been like, you
We
know what,
tried to
that's a
trust
bad
him, and he
idea.
betrayed us.
You know, it was a living creature.
Well, I mean, ultimately, we knew from when he met him in the caves, like you said, that he was evil.
well,
And then
he
we
could-
brought him along, and it's like, well, I mean, if he's
I don't
gonna
know. It seems
think
like
that
he
think
was
that
made-
Rexus is a deity, then that's will help keep him in line. And then immediately he saw a bigger lizard, and he was like, "Oh, I love you."
Yeah, but then
So
if you
yeah,
killed it,
Rexus never wanted a follower, but he have to say he was a little kind of like,
as an NPC, he could have evolved. I mean, but
But
that
now
ship-
he's
that
well,
ship has sailed.
Now he evolved into dude.
Rexus was annoyed enough. He wasn't gonna pull the guy back. It's like, dude, you
Yeah.
are flaky.
In memory of Snickret.
all right. Well,
still
since
gonna say
I
a prayer.
feel the presence of the Geos leave me, then I'm going to assume that I don't need to go tell them that,
No.
you know.
There you
However, as we hustle our asses to the Mad Hermit, I will tell them about the information I found out last night about the deal going on, like with the map, the guys,
Who do you tell?
just
The
a
hermit.
group
Oh,
as we're
okay.
walking. Be like, oh yes, by the way, well I was transposing that spell into my book. Some gentlemen are
Yeah, you
planning
think
on
it's
stealing
probably
supplies.
right
You
over
were
here
propositioned?
somewhere.
You
What
were
do they want us to
propositioned?
do?
They are stealing supplies sent from Andbar to
Citadel
the
and
keep.
Bar.
I mean, I don't know if you know
And they
this,
want
but
he asked me if I wanted to in on the score and that there was a
and
thorn person to speak to.
you obviously said no.
I didn't say yes or no at all. I said I would let him know. So
You know I'm like lawful good. Like I want no part of that.
you know I'm like lawful evil.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. And somehow this works.
Yeah, lawful's kind of it's in question.
Oh.
Those lines are very blurry between.
Lawful
Like-
just means that I follow my own code of conduct.
Yeah, I guess that's accurately
Yeah.
accurate.
I'm not chaotic.
You don't follow our laws. You just follow your own laws.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yes. And the laws of my people, which are, I can't believe I have to explain this to you once again, but Eladrin, like up here, creme de la creme, top of the food chain.
Which one are
Then
you?
like elves,
Food
maybe,
chain.
and then it
Food
trickles
chain.
down from there. Oh
Is
my
that Inky?
god.
I can't tell if that's Inky or the kobold we just got murdered.
That's a good point. It could be. It could be both. Oh, but he's got the teeth. It's so scary.
Ah.
Yeah.
I think it's because he has teeth that it's like, oh, is
Yeah.
that actually Snickret though?
That's what makes it look like it.
Yeah.
I swear to God, if we go back to this fucking
Just-
hermit,
if we got
and
rid
he-
of the teeth, I think it would look really. It would
if
look
we
good. Okay.
if we go back to the hermit and he turns that leaves into stew and just like cooks us dinner, I'm
That
gonna be
would-
pretty upset.
I'll be upset and
No, we did-
die of laughter.
And yes,
I'll be really upset because John was like, "You've got 48 hours." We
And
just
you'll
went through
literally
the day
die.
doing
Yeah.
this. So yeah, John, we're
feel it.
hustling to the Mad Hermits.
All right, so you guys finally, you head out of the bog to the north. You
Yeah.
have to ford the river, so goes up to your chest there. So you end up all wet and whatever.
we all die of
Um,
dysentery.
Everybody dies of dysentery.
Yep.
And then
not
you go
again.
across the road into the forest, and eventually it gets towards nightfall. It takes a couple hours to get there. You can see the Mad Hermit. He's just sitting there staring into the fire.
Yes, hello. We've returned and we
And
have
he goes,
leaves.
"What?
Dude, are you okay? You seem depressed.
Fine.
Alright.
Everything's
We've-
fine."
That elder cultist we killed wasn't like a cousin or something, was it?
No.
God dang, why do you do this to me? Alright, we have the leaves from the tree. Wasn't difficult at all,
And he gets up.
actually.
He goes, "Really?"
Yeah,
He goes, "Wow." He
yeah.
goes, "Let me see what you got."
I've been trying to smoke this for
I have
He
weeks.
goes,
five.
"He
I got 5.
goes, "Very nice." He looks them over. They're big. And
Yeah, so
he says,
if
"All
we,
right."
if we could
He goes,
stop.
I only need 3, but I'm gonna take the other 2. We'll make some special medicine out of it. And then the 3,
Yeah, you will.
I want you to lay down and sleep with yourself wrapped in them this evening. Here, stay with me tonight.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
not with me,
Hubba.
but
Take
like,
me.
Yeah,
You know what I mean.
definitely
Yeah.
not. Definitely not with you.
Makes it awkward.
and you can see he takes the other ones and he puts them over by the fire to dry them out. After like an hour or 2, it gets towards evening. Kadilyn, do you wrap the leaves in you and do you go to sleep? Or trance, I
I
guess?
was gonna say I don't sleep, so this is gonna be weird.
Yeah.
I get. Yeah, I mean, do I just burrito myself in them or something?
You
Yeah.
do.
Meditate.
All
And you
right.
can
So,
see the mountain lion comes over towards where you're at. Ron curls up next to you. Fenny and the little tabby cat comes over and just purrs into your lap.
Sorry.
You wrap
I
yourself
don't-
around them, and then Kadilyn, you actually your eyes close and you don't sense anything around you for a little while, as
Good.
you can see the leaves start to glow. In the meantime, the Mad Hermit, he's dried out these leaves enough where he crunches them up, and he's got a big pipe, and he puts a bunch of it in his pipe, and he takes a big puff, and he goes to pass it to you, Fenian.
Fenian
I'm
always
not
says
gonna
yes
say
to
no.
drugs.
Yeah.
All right. So you take a big puff of this, and then he passes it over to you, Ron.
Ron is like the high school kid who has no idea what's going on, and he's just
Yeah.
gonna take a little puff and then start coughing like mad.
You're not supposed to inhale.
Yeah. And Rexus, and then he passes it over to you.
Yeah, I'll inhale it. I mean, if it's, I mean,
Rex
it was
just
blessed
eats
by
it.
a deity. So,
Mm.
oh, food. I mean, no.
Fenian, you get a vision.
Oh my god.
You see a vast desert in front of you.
Drug induced vision.
In the distance, you can see this big pyramid that sits out there. It's like you're flying across the desert as you get closer and closer to it.
I'm tripping,
and-
man.
Yeah, and then finally you like hit the pyramid as you go through, but you don't stop. You go into the pyramid, and you go in, and you can see these massive rooms and like all these different things in there, and you can see there are plants and trees, and you fly out the other side, and then all of a sudden you just shake your head. Ron, you also get a vision. You get a vision of a man who you met once before, and he's sitting on a bench, and he's got a chain with a gauntlet on front of it. It's the young man you met back at the temple of Helm. He
The
looks
man
over.
The one I met when I first walked in.
Yep.
Okay.
He looks over towards where you are, and he goes, "You've done well, little one. You've done well." Rexus, you also get a vision. You again see the desert. You see an old woman pulling a cart. She's there's a horse there, and she's got the horse on the thing, and there's a cart behind her, and there's all these little bottles shaking and things like that. And as you get a little closer, you can see that the woman turns around, and it's the face of the hag that you remember, and immediately shakes you out of this trance thing, this vision that you've had.
She's back at the desert.
Jesus Christ.
Kadilyn, it takes the entire evening, but eventually when you wake up, there are no more silver lines into the in the leaves, and you also have a vision, which I will share with you on Discord later.
Oh, I get a secret.
You
Yeah.
die.
Yeah. All right, and when you wake up in the morning, Kadilyn, your face is healed. Any teeth you lost are gone. Any
back,
parts
you mean?
Our back. I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
You are completely cured of this curse from these leaves. And the Mad Hermit goes, "See, told you so."
Oh my gosh.
You guys all pass out after you're hit from this leaf, and you wake up in the morning.
Hell yeah.
Long rest, right?
Long rest.
Okay, so yeah, it is that.
When Helm was sitting on the bench, was he eating an ice cream cone? Okay, just wondering. Because he seemed like the type that would.
Yeah. If he had one, he would have eaten one.
Well,
Yay!
as per usual,
Got
just gonna go
hit
ahead and
dice.
suck
Wow.
down my drugs. Not gonna immediately turn on my sword yet, so I'm just gonna turn that off. Sucking down the drugs.
So, Fenian, that's a very gender neutral picture.
Hey, look, AI
We were talking
feels
about that
very
before.
AI feels very specifically about elves. All right,
I mean, it's
very
okay.
specifically.
You know,
Fenian's
okay.
a pretty boy.
He is. Yeah. Or girl. I mean, it's
Hey,
totally
look,
up to him.
you never know.
Whatever.
Poor girl.
Well, like I said,
Whatever you prefer to label.
He's got that anime look.
Yeah.
All right, I think here is a good place to stop for the evening.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll call it here because I got to go to bed. I'm getting tired.
Boo.
But that was super fun.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yay,
I'm not-
Kadilyn's cured.
I was
Kadilyn's
gonna say I'm not
not
turning undead
dying.
anymore, so I'm thrilled about
scared.
that.
You learned a lot of
We
good
killed-
lessons about love and life and dragons.
We killed the
I already knew about
dragon.
dragons, and I didn't learn anything. You know.
We killed the dragon. We got
Ron
dragon
got
parts.
to meet his god mentor again. You know,
And Ron freaking got to laser sword the dragon to death. Kadilyn
Just
freaking
laser beams.
fireworked the shit out of the.
Rexus, you have an idea where your hag is now.
And yes, I saw her in the desert.
When you say the desert, is it like the On Rock Desert?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's where I'm from.
I have a quest marker.
I don't want
In
to go
there.
there. I'm gonna do a snip. I have the like Dungeons and Dragons map on my desktop, and every time I look at it, here I'm gonna do a screenshot of it here for y'all, and then I'm gonna copy it and I'm gonna paste it in general.
I mean, I'm not super excited about the Anarok Desert because there's not a lot of food there. But
In the plain of standing stones, it looks like a face in the desert, and I don't like it.
Oh, it does kind of look like a face, doesn't it?
I'm not going there.
I don't see. Oh,
That was where one of your
Oh, yeah,
visions
plain
were,
of standing.
Kadilyn.
yeah.
So we totally have to go there.
Oh, it does look like a face.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
like it.
yeah, but I
desert's gonna
haven't
eat us.
I haven't mentioned that to any of you guys that I have quest markers.
I have another map of the Antarctic. I have a better one. Hold on, I'll share it with you guys.
Oh, there we go. There's masculine.
There's a
Fenian
more
with his
masculine
with his
presenting
with his
Fenian.
eyebrows.
It's
Well,
all in
you
the
know what, though?
eyebrows.
Well, and I mean also too, it seems like he's got a little bit of a broader chin because your original artwork
Thicker
of Fenian,
neck.
he actually does have like a pretty rectangular chin.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. It doesn't work. Your ears look longer than mine.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, your ears need to be girthier.
They need to be girthy.
Big girthy ears.
Girthy ears.
Girthy.
All right,
I feel like I'm gonna spend a week just making stickers now.
Chonky is like
Oh,
adorable. in
I
the little
love that
outfit.
sticker Rexus. You look squishy.
You just
Looks
need
like-
the
he looks like a
eyeball a different
skink.
color, right? It's more
Well,
like a,
yeah, his
teal?
eyes are actually supposed to be teal.
Well, you know what? Easy fix.
Gary's like, I can fix that.
Dude, shit
Oh
like
my
this is
No, I
God.
was
my jam.
no, I was just so wrapped up in like he's got like that skink look. The little spikes on the back.
Oh yeah,
of his
the
head.
colors of the scales look great.
Yeah, and I'm gonna add it to
And
the
the
stream
outfit
next time.
chewed up.
So,
Oh yeah.
Blam,
Good
blam.
night.
All right, so